Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Autism Awareness Day. We have a couple people missing. They're on their way. But yeah, Autism Awareness Month this month. We just had the Autism Awareness World Day just happened. And it's going to be a little bit more than just awareness, but a little bit of discussion on other topics like autism acceptance as well. Um, we have friends of the family here. Caitlin's the reason most of us are here. She's got my back. We're good. Said I was going to do that on a live stream. I guarantee Lady Liberty's picking on me right now as soon as she sees that on the replay because she's got a couple second delay. You'll probably hear me get yelled at.
I still think it's funny. I still like it.
She had the best cloud check on Instagram.
She did.
Yeah.
And if anybody didn't catch it, come check out Thursday stream. Yep, I just got the #1 symbol. So yeah, Caitlin actually came on Thursday stream and talked for a while. That was amazing. It's also a milestone for her to do something like that. She's never done it before.
Awesome.
So that is a great thing to see, and she should be on tonight, and hopefully she'll talk some tonight for us. Night Bottle spam it, and it's up above. The direct donations link is up on the screen. Super chats tonight, obviously, I turned them on for this stream. Very new to that. They'll all get donated, but as Nick has said plenty of times on his stream, they take a chunk out, so it won't be.
Yeah.
It's more beneficial if you guys donate directly to the link. And if you do want to get a shout out
gotta
either
take
today
hits.
or throughout the month, you don't even have to donate today. Throughout the month of April, you'll get a shout out on the show. So if you send a screenshot of the link, your donation, either you get a little bit of recognition for it. I mean, but it shouldn't be the purpose of it. But we know how that goes. So
Yeah,
that said,
money.
we'll go with the ones that have been on the least long. Actually, I'll start off with the one that's been on like the least ever here. Here's Mama. Oh, awesome. While she's coming in, I'll let her talk for a second. So I know she's going to say hi. Just doing the introduction.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's hi, Green.
Hi,
Hi, Nick.
Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Josh. Hi, Josh.
Yeah,
Hi,
Orange
Judges.
window, someone tried to
Hi,
eat your
Tim.
cat.
Say hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, I love that Cookie Monster hat.
Right?
Can
Okay,
Caitlin
that's
see the
awesome.
screen? Can
I
Caitlin
love
see the
that
screen?
hat.
Because she's not only on screen in front of me, but you got my back.
Say look.
You got my back right there. Love you, Caitlin.
Feel great.
Hi,
But-
everybody. How are y'all?
I hope. How are you?
I hope.
Exhausted, but it'll be all right. I'll wake up eventually. I'll wake
Yeah.
up eventually. So, you know how that goes. What's going on, fellas? What's happening?
We were just about to do the introductions on everybody. I was gonna start with Vaping Jedi.
I'd rather be
Start-
last. I'd rather
Okay,
be last.
that-
but
Okay, that'll work. That'll work.
I'd rather be last.
Although it's hard because Duchess is usually last, but okay, we'll make
Yeah,
an
no.
exception.
Yeah,
Vaping Jedi, you have a special connection to autism and a reason
do.
to be here tonight. Would you like to explain just briefly and introduce yourself?
Sure. My name's Josh, Vaping Jedi on Instagram. I have a podcast with the Cloud Cartel UK, and my daughter Mackenzie is 9 years old. From age 3 is when we received her official diagnosis. Autism spectrum disorder, social emotional disorder. There's different degrees to her diagnosis, but it was quite difficult in the initially for the school system to get the diagnosis and to accept the fact that we weren't what they called label seeking. We wanted to advocate for her and get her the services that not only that she needed but that she deserved.
That's amazing. It's not an easy thing to do, and we'll get through that throughout the show about how difficult that can be.
And it varies state to state.
Now that's something I didn't know for sure.
Yeah, it's so difficult here. Even I'm in Massachusetts, so not only will it differ state to state, it may differ school system to school system. Like we have friends right now in a school system not far from us, maybe about 10 minutes away. They're actually going through the court system right now because they are not giving the services to this woman's son that he needs and deserves.
And that's why we need to spread
Wow.
the awareness right there. Nick, how long have you been part of Caitlin's family? Because she really believes he was part of the family 100%. There's no
Yeah.
question about it. Yes.
Definitely. I don't know. I don't even know who's counting years. I guess I think it was
About three
Yeah, I was
plus
gonna say
years.
three plus years
Years,
is when
somewhere around there.
first Hope came across my radar. And yeah, I got 3 years. It's been a long time.
I didn't even know who Grim Green was.
Yeah,
Never knew
just
him
some
that way.
guy.
So I'm kind of blessed that way. I never knew this. Oh, he's a big deal, and he does what?
Just a dude.
So, I mean, I appreciate him, and he's a phenomenal advocate. But I'm blessed I got to know him, and Caitlin got to know him as
Yeah.
Nick Grim Green. Who? That
Yeah.
no offense, but you know.
Oh, no offense taken. Never.
How long
Of
have you
course
known
not.
Nick? 3 years, right?
3 years. It's been 3 years since I
years.
know Nick
And Casey.
Yeah.
and Casey.
And who
And
else?
Casey.
And who else?
Nico.
You know,
Yeah.
Nick,
Nick,
Casey, and who's
Casey.
missing?
Nico,
Nico.
his
Nico.
your dog.
Nico. Yes, Nico.
They tend to spoil Nico a little bit from what I've heard too.
Yeah, a little bit. We just got a package just in the mail just this week that we haven't opened yet. Haven't opened
I
it
don't know
yet.
who sent that.
Yeah, it's
I don't
mysterious. We'll shoot a video and we'll open it, and Nico will go nuts because she loves new toys. She just loves
But I
it.
didn't send it. I don't even know who sent it.
Oh yeah, mysterious.
I have no
We'll
idea.
have to figure it out. Oh, is that Caitlin that sent it?
Yeah.
But
Well,
what's gonna be
thank
cool
you,
about Nick,
Caitlin.
if you don't mind, Nick, is the fact that Nick being a part of it will actually he'll learn a little bit more about Caitlin and whatnot, and Josh, even including, but autism in general. But this year he'll being a part of it, and that's just also being a part of it, get to learn about
Yeah,
autism wise and stuff like that. So
which is important. Admittedly, I'm not an expert on autism, so I'm just here to learn and listen.
The
of
site
course.
that for the donations has a great description on there. I mean, I checked it out and I started reading through it, and then Hope says you should definitely read through that. I go, I skimmed through it. I started. There's a lot there. There's a lot of information, but it is a really good in-depth description on that site, I have to say.
Yeah.
Duchess, you met Caitlin. What are your thoughts of Caitlin? You love Caitlin,
What
right?
up, Duchess?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And that's just she's stupid. She's stupid. Just stupid.
I mean, look,
You like that
I
kind
go
of
off
thing?
of what her mom tells me, and her mom tells me she's a pretty cool person. So,
Yes. I mean, you like
But-
that kind of thing.
Oh,
That's just trying not to go over the thing of the fact that when I showed him Caitlin's poster, the autism one, that's stupid. I was like, no. So
oh yeah, okay. Let me explain this to you. Okay, one, I was just joking, and two, I wanted to see what kind of a reaction I could get out of her. So she
what did
showed
you get?
us
I
this
was like, you're
poster.
stupid.
She showed us this poster on Instagram, and she's like, "Hey guys, look at this. This is so cool." And I was like,
Go get the
"That's
stupid poster.
stupid." And she was just like, "Wait,
Is that
what?" And I was like, "No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding."
She went to go get it.
I-
Awesome. That's
You
awesome.
went to go get the stupid poster, by the way. If y'all guys
Yep.
are wondering.
That's how Duchess.
Oh, this poster's badass though. I really don't give a
It
fuck.
is.
That's
Yeah,
great.
that's a great poster.
Fuck yeah, it is.
Definitely not stupid.
It's funny. Looking hilarious. But no, Duchess is actually just because Duchess doesn't like to talk nice about himself. So I guess I'll go ahead and take care of that.
Like I'm not a nice person.
No, he's
You
actually
are.
a butthole.
What it comes down to, all right?
For those that are aware, try to be as serious as possible, but I never make promises I can't keep. Shit goes left and gets fucked up. I can't make no promises to y'all. Even on my own passion of autism, Duchess, however, for those that don't know, is going to teach Caitlin how to make coils when she gets more calmed down after, we're still dealing with the accident, even though it's going to be a year in August, but still, and all the things she's going through, Duchess will be getting her own little drill situate and teach her how to make her own coil. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Awesome.
Very
They're going to
cool.
sell them for $50,000 a piece.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal, right? I'm just a guy with a drill.
Yeah.
No, but to teach
And
her,
some skills.
it's a big deal. She's laughing. You're laughing at Duchess, right?
Oh man, dude, these 5 wrap 26 gauge Nick
Yeah.
singing beautifully in this 28 Valhalla,
Singing.
bro.
All right. Look, I'm going to get him in there. Breezetown's killers, right?
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
get him in there.
Are those Cloud Cartel coils?
Oh,
Those are
Who
Duchess.
settles for second best?
Are they Nika coil?
When you can vape like royalty.
Yeah, bro.
Seriously.
Well,
But
Cloud Cartel is in the UK. That is royalty.
Yeah, that's actual royalty. Yeah.
yeah, there you go.
But
that's
if Hope
true.
does it, vape like a Mexican.
That means you only use
Imagine Cajun
Falcons.
coils.
You only use Horizon Tech Falcon coils.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Vape like a chancla. Vape Hope shit.
The Hope
I need a
special
battery.
poo-poo tank. The Hope special
You know,
poo-poo
yeah.
tank.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do. And despite the fact that Tim doesn't like doing this, we're gonna kind of have to do one today, though, Tim. Just a small
Oh,
one.
no, it's fine.
Because I know you saw what was in my hands. I got it today.
I did.
So,
I'm
yeah.
happy you
Hi,
got it.
Michelle
Yeah.
Lynn.
Yeah, Michelle. Thank you for
Michelle.
being here.
Hello, everybody. I'm so sorry in chat. But yeah, everybody, what, you want me to go now so I can get it over with? First and foremost, look at the new backdrop I made. Me and Caitlin did it.
I love it.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, we associated her. I don't know, the Sesame Street thing she's into. It's kind of new. Yeah, right. Yeah. did
Who
all
doesn't
that.
love Sesame Street?
Yeah, I grew up with
Yeah,
Sesame
no.
Street. I'm
Yep.
stoked when I see people like Sesame
Yeah, dude.
Street. I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean-
I love Oscar the Grouch. Big Bird? Are you kidding me? Big Bird's amazing.
You don't know how close you are to getting her personal Oscar. Nick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I
pretty.
love Oscar the
It's
Grouch.
pretty damn close. You're gonna get that in the mail pretty damn.
Well, look, no pressure. You can
But-
keep it as long as you want.
I feel like
Well,
I
when can get her
identify.
next one, it's not like you can't find those things, but still, I mean, but for those that don't know, this is the reason why this whole thing
Yeah.
got inspired by. But in general, we are here for autism awareness. Actually, it's autism acceptance / awareness now this year, but Caitlin is the reason why. And Tim, thank you for allowing us to do this on your channel. But Caitlin got diagnosed. She's going to be 20 fucking A on May 4th, Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with y'all. And yeah, we'll be having another Zoom party. That'd be dope.
Yeah, dude.
But she got diagnosed when she was 3. Long story short, didn't start talking until she was 10. Why don't you tell them your diagnosis? How about that?
Oh yeah. When I first got diagnosed, I didn't talk till I was 10, and then for Mama already knows what happened. I've been bullied a lot. It was really hard, and I feel like and I've been called by the R word, which I don't like. Right, Mama?
Did Mama get in a lot of fights for that?
Oh yes, she did.
Yeah,
No,
think
do it
we all
again
would.
now.
absolutely.
Do it again now. I got in fist
Yeah.
fights with 2 people at Walmart. She was 4 at the time. She was stemming with just this thing called flapping because her
Sure.
skin overloaded sensory. She starts flapping and rocking, and we were at Walmart, and I heard these 2 guys said, "Oh, you hear that retarded kid in the next aisle?" I went over there and said, "What?" Got into a fist fight. It was dope. I do it all
Dang,
over again.
Mama.
All over again. To this day, I told her
Yeah.
I got the back, But yeah, no. And what else would you like to tell them? What do you like? What's your favorite thing in the world? So basically, this is going to go. Hope interviews her while it goes to this here. Kind of the culture.
Yeah.
So what do you like?
What I like is my favorite show that I used to love. My favorite show that I used to love is Sarah Street.
I love Sesame
I
Street.
love Sarah Street.
Yes.
Who's your favorite?
Cookie Monster.
Mm-hmm. And what
Yeah.
other show do we like watching? What were we just watching right now?
We you like we love RuPaul's Drag Race.
Why are you embarrassed by that?
I love that she's like timid about it, like RuPaul's Drag Race.
I mean, we watch all of it. I mean,
I love that.
you like to color, right?
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm. You like to color. And what else do you? And Caitlin, what were the new things you've been doing this year? You started cooking on what this year? What did you start using? What do you cook Grandma's fishing?
I cook Grandma's fish in an oven.
Yeah, you just did that, right? Because you were afraid of it, right?
Oh yes.
And then what else did you do last week? What did you go check for Mama when she couldn't go check it because she was feeling sick? What did you go check?
I checked the mail by myself for Mama.
Very good.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
Fuck
And
yeah.
then,
I know. I'm
The
trying to get
other
it on the
one.
high five.
yeah, right up. High five, everybody.
High five.
There goes the
people.
camera.
Yeah.
Right? He's all
But it won't
They
be
got
it won't be
Brad
Caitlin
there.
hitting it. It'll be Hope that knocks
Yeah.
it over.
right. And then she had. I'll let Tim do this. And what was the milestone with you, Tim, this week? This last
yeah,
week.
yeah, we were talking about this before the stream. Caitlin actually,
Yeah.
like right now, and on Thursday's stream this is the first time talking on stream for more than just a drive-through walkthrough thing. To actually talk and sit and have a conversation on the stream. I mean, thank you, Caitlin. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We love having
Because
you on.
otherwise, let me do an impression of Caitlin, since I do an impression of Lethal Coils when he's doing his thing. Caitlin, when I'm talking to you guys, she's in her room. She has her headphones on and stuff. And I'll know you see me go like this because I'm always checking on her, right, to do that. The room is parallel to my room and living room, rather. And then you see this. But she does it better than he does. She goes like that.
But
But that's okay. No, what you're doing, and don't be embarrassed by that. What yours is because you have all the music, right? It's a lot for your little mind.
Yes.
So you're just jamming out.
Yeah.
You're
yeah,
rocking
dude, that's
out.
metal as fuck.
Yeah, that's metal as fuck, rocking out.
Yeah. So Lito, you got competition, bro, with the whole.
Yeah, Lethal. That's metal
yeah.
as fuck, Lethal.
Oh.
Nick, have you been in his live, Nick? Like,
Who's Lethal Coils?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Homeboy has his music like fucking. Nick's learning
Loud
a
as
lot
fuck.
more about me, about cussing. So he's learning. He's like, oh shit, Hope's acting
Yeah.
like crazy. Bitch is nuts. I am. So
I didn't. Whoa! I didn't say nothing like that.
no. Remember that last time Nick, we were talking? You're like, holy shit, and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
right, so.
Yeah.
It goes worse from there, Nick. Trust me, it's gonna go worse from there.
Yeah.
All you see is this, with the music blaring the fuck out, just jamming out, right?
Yeah.
And the
That's
next
how you're
thing you
supposed
know, it's loud as hell. He doesn't lower the sound. He's all, "Hey, mama, what's going on?" Starts
Yeah, he
screaming
just gets
at
louder.
everybody.
Like instead of lowering the music and then just talking like a normal person, he just shouts louder over the music. Like,
Yeah,
all right, that's cool.
yeah. He's like, "Nah." And I told him the other night. I said, "Hey, he said, what's up?" And, started talking to him real serious. I said, "So, hey, does your stereo come with a volume button? Why don't you try using it?" He's like, "Jerk off." It was so much fun. So much
That's
fun.
fun.
So
So
much
it's-
fun.
So as far as shout outs right now, I haven't checked the email
Yeah,
yet,
go ahead.
But I
Do
got
your
a
thing.
message from Addie Tooney, made a donation. So thank you, Addie. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
Addie.
Thank you.
You, Addie.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for donation.
If anybody
Gotcha.
doesn't know who Addie Tooney is, you need to tune into a couple of vape shows. And
Yeah,
you will
dude,
know
in
who
your
he is,
sleep, though.
guaranteed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Addie Toon, he's a staple. He's always been around, and he's always so positive. And I could sing Addie Tooney's praises all day long. Just a good guy.
He really is.
He really
That's
is.
why I had the two of you on that one time, because
You
you
wanna
guys
stay
are kind
on?
of the heart of the community.
You wanna
You
stay
really
on?
are. You're a big
You
part
wanna
of the
go?
heart of the
Come
community.
here, Mama.
We try.
And for you to be here and be a part of Caitlin's family.
Just a
it's
second.
oh,
Just a second, Tim. Tim, just a
Yeah.
My
second.
best.
Okay, tell him I gotta go. Tell him it's
I'm-
too much.
I'm gonna go. It's too much for me. We love
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Love you,
everybody.
Caitlin.
Love you, Caitlin.
Love you, Caitlin.
All right, bye, Caitlin.
Bye, Caitlin.
Peace. Deuces.
High
Go jam out, home
fives.
slice. Proud of you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Mama.
you're welcome.
Don't worry, we
Go
still
ahead,
got
Tim.
Caitlin
Sorry.
with us. She's still with us.
Yeah, she's always got
Yeah.
your back. She's always
Yeah.
got your back, you know.
Yeah, most definitely.
The
She's
second
gonna
thing
go
we need to do, though,
in.
Tim, is we need to check on Hope. So she's good today.
Oh, wait.
Inside joke. Although it's not always 100% funny. But
Not today. Not today, Duchess. Not today.
Not today.
today.
Not
Hey,
today.
that was great. Caitlin was really talking up a storm there.
Mhm.
That was spectacular.
Thank you, Nick.
That made
Thank
me so
you.
happy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
fuck yeah, dude. That's metal as shit.
I know. And she
That's
was
right.
rocking out like, come on, that's awesome.
Most definitely. Most definitely. And
Great.
yeah, no, it's taken a long time. It's taken a long time, but you know what? With a lot of patience and a lot of teaching and a lot of fighting and being her advocate, being her voice when she doesn't have one, most definitely.
Sorry, guys, having some
she's
technical
back. Son of
difficulties.
a bitch. She's back. Crack.
This is what I get for trying to be professional.
I told you that wasn't going to last
Bringing
long.
the whole system down.
Oh yeah.
System of the down. Yeah.
Well,
That's what I say. Bring the whole fucking
potato
system
internet.
down.
So
There'll be a
Burn
fucking
it
hurricane tsunami if I act right one night. Oh, work. Okay, Tim, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Okay.
No, it's okay. I was actually going to ask you a question to try and get a little bit of actual information out there. What was it like fighting for Caitlin when she was younger to get her what she needed? I mean, how hard was it? I mean, we're talking a totally different age because there's a big difference in what you had to do and what Vaping Jedi had to do.
Oh, most definitely. No. But so this is our 17th year making a poster, doing walks, doing all these things. Like I told everyone, you know, Caitlin being diagnosed at 30 was a whole different route where autism didn't start taking momentum about 20 years ago. And so that started occurring and whatnot. And therefore, Caitlin got diagnosed by 7 different people. And the reason for that was not because I didn't believe it. It was the fact that she was called a brat, to mental retardation, to the school not wanting to take her in for early intervention, nothing. So that took a lot of issue where developmental pediatricians, ABA therapy did not exist. Developmental pediatricians are pretty dope. And there was only 2 in San Antonio now. We fought for that, and now we got 60 to 70 now. Where just the knowledge itself and the awareness is so different. Like I told Josh, and I cried after we got off that live, Josh, because your life is a little easier than mine. A little easier. But you know what? That's the reason why I fought. And I'll continue to do it. Because I would never want parents to go through what I went through. Ever.
no, I don't wish that hell on anybody. I mean, granted, it wasn't as bad as for us as it was for you.
Yeah.
But we still went through similar things.
Oh no, we did. We still do.
We had to fight
There's still stupidness out there.
School systems and doctors' offices and specialists and whatever, you name it, we had to do it. When we started to notice the signs that Mackenzie was a little bit different, you know, when we started this this battle, basically, is what it ended up coming out to be. We had in Massachusetts, in my area, she had already aged out for early intervention, so we had to immediately go to the school system, and then the school system needed documentation from her primary care. Her primary care sucked hard. The pediatrician was literally the one who said that we were label seeking, and then she didn't see any of this behavior. Fuck you, you didn't see any of this behavior. We fired her. We went and found somebody else. And this pediatrician, first visit. Yep. Okay. We're getting you to Boston Children's Hospital. It took 90 days to get the appointment for us, for the actual appointment itself. But 3 or 4 visits after that, we got the diagnosis, we got the paperwork, we got it all submitted, and it was just a little bit more of a waiting game after that for the system to start recognizing that Mackenzie needed these services. And then the school system was still not adhering to it. So we sought private services, which, I mean, I've got a decent job. It comes with decent medical insurance, but it didn't pay for nearly enough of it. So what is any good parent going to do? You're going to pay for it. You're going to find a way to pay for it because
Right.
your child needs this. There was no. I don't give a shit. I will go hungry. I will go without to make sure that she does.
Well,
So-
most definitely, because back then with Caitlin, ABA therapy, where I couldn't even afford to get it, I'm still to this day, if I didn't start working for Reebok at the time and making the money that I did, me and her dad really struggled to do it. She's still on a waiting list of 50,000 people to get on ABA therapy with aid here in San Antonio, where I couldn't, even with therapy itself, OT and, occupational therapy to, just anything. It was really hard where the school district came in. And as I tell anybody about me, San Antonio, you mentioned my name, everybody knows who I am. And it's a bad thing. It's in a bad way too. Oh shit, it's that parent of Caitlin. Oh crap.
Right.
Yeah, they learned my wife's name real quick.
The school district would
I heard that Hope, she punches people in Walmart.
I punch them in the balls, dude.
That's what they say.
Oh,
And then I punch chicks in the junk, in the biscuit
In the biscuit.
punching stuff, especially out of Walmart during income tax time. It's amazing. No, but if you mention my name, like I say, Nick comes and says Hope Cueva. Oh crap.
Yeah,
That bitch,
crap.
I mean, I would show up with advocates to video cameras to recordings to the fact that they didn't want to give me the autism label, which is, as Josh knows, it's humongous and huge in the school district. You need that. You need
Yeah.
that to get services. And it got to the point where we were going to go to court. Either you hire an outside psychologist and get her tested in front of your school, or we're going to go to court. It happened. I got my label. I brought her doctors with me. The school district, again, knows me. And a little something of people ask about Caitlin, where she graduated from. She graduated home of mama, because Caitlin went to a school for autistic children. And one of the kids pulled out some scissors on her and tried to stab her.
Whoa.
Mind you, $14,000 a semester for this school. And yeah, so we pulled her out, and I ended up homeschooling her till 18, and she graduated. And yeah, it's a whole different ball of wax now. And now, like I said, I learn stuff
Wow.
from parents now, like Josh, and I help a lot of parents now. I help a lot of parents in our community, in the vape community. Just the other day, like I told these guys, one of the guys messaged me, his daughter found out she's autistic in California, which helps me because I know California law and I know how that works. So yeah, it's different. But if anybody has any questions, anything at all, don't hesitate to ask. Your child doesn't have to be on the spectrum. You don't have to know anybody. Or even you have any questions at all in general about anything, please don't hesitate. Really, it's not all about Caitlin.
I got two things from that. One, what you just said, but I'll get to it in a second. But one of them is, don't give up if you don't get the diagnosis you know is right.
Nope.
There's a good chance you're a parent, you know your child more than they do. You know something's wrong, and if the signs are there and you've checked through the list and you're sure of it, don't give up. Like with Josh and his wife, just keep trying until you find someone who will actually support your child, so you can actually help her or him. The other is, like we talked about this before, Hope, 1 in 5 people deal with a mental illness, and that was pre-COVID. Since then, who knows? Because people that have anxieties and depression they never had before. So that
Yeah.
list is probably more like 2 in 5, which is a lot if you think about that. Every 100 people you see, 10 to 20%, 10 to 20 of them have had some form of mental health issue.
I
At some
told
point in their life.
Tim that there's statistics. I had a meeting with the president of the Autism Society, and I was telling Tim the other night that a lot of kids that have autism, and not just autism, I just want to make that clear, not just autism, but the reason why I bring that up is because of what we're talking about today. We lost a lot of our children to suicide because of COVID. So yeah, it's it's up there, definitely up there, you know. But it's gonna always get better, you know. We're gonna get better. Just depends what you want to make out of your life and what path you want to go, and what you want to do for your kid. Even if you don't have a kid on the spectrum, you have to fight for your kid. You have to, regardless, autism or not. Fight for your kid. Fight for yourself. Because if you're not good to yourself, you're not good to your family.
Yeah.
You got to take care of yourself. Which I don't follow that rule, as everybody knows. However, my family is number one, definitely first and foremost. Then you guys come after that. Then me, but we ain't gonna go there with that. But you got to keep fighting that. You got to. And I'm grateful, like I said, to have you guys. And I say this every day. Every day. I don't get to talk to Nick every day, but he knows where I stand, and him and Casey know where I stand. I message them and tell them, and I've gotten a little worse with the accident, but let people know you care about them every day. It's really important if you have that opportunity, even if it's something just a quick, hey, what's up? Hey, I'm thinking about you, because it's really important. It really is, believe it or not. Especially when I got sick with my first set of, my first thing of chemo, where now, Tim, I'm on my 5th round. This is my first oral. 4 other times on my fifth time now. But if I said oral, where I can't give up. I can't. It's something I can't do. Just can't. But I think all of you guys, number one, first and foremost, being in Caitlin's life. She doesn't have anybody. You guys are here, besides us, me and Mom. So thank you guys, really, with all my heart, for loving her. There's nothing you guys could ever give her, material that could ever give her, which I'll give her. So thank you. Thank you. Each and every one of you guys out there in chat as well. Really. So, Nick, Duchess, or any of you guys, if y'all have questions for me or Josh or anything, let us know. I mean, I don't hold anything back.
One thing that I did want to point out, if you don't mind, it's to some that may not know, when I mentioned label seeking, it means 2 different things. We as parents of an autistic child are not seeking a label just to have it. We are seeking that label. We are seeking that diagnosis to allow them to better themselves and us to be able to better them as children, and then again as young adults.
Like, really, Josh, what are we going to get out of label seeking? Like, in all reality,
exactly.
You know me. What do we really get out of it? What,
Social we get Security? Nothing. We get nothing.
SSI. I mean,
I don't. $200
a month.
We don't even get that. So
I mean, and so it's not really much. You're doing it for services. Sorry, Josh. Exactly. I just wanted to point that out there so people can understand.
Jump right in. Yeah.
I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, what are we getting out of it? Absolutely nothing as far as financial gain, or I mean, the services aren't even that fucking great in the school district.
No, the school districts suck when it comes to services. Plain and simple. That's probably the one thing that's going to be the same across the country. Is the services that you're getting from the public school systems is not going to be as good as you're going to get from a private resource. We were lucky enough to get into 2 private resources. Unfortunately, one of which both the speech therapist and the occupational therapist took jobs with a public school system. So Mackenzie lost out on that. We had weeks upon weeks while we were finding another place for her to go. Once we found another place for her to go, once again, she's back on track. She's excelling. Bam, COVID went and screwed everything up.
Yeah.
Because essentially where we had gotten her to go was a school for these children. They take in an outpatient, but they also have residents. I mean, they don't live there, but you know what I mean. They go to school there. So once COVID hit, they shut down, and there was no one available to do like a Zoom with her, a distance with her. So with being at home for school and not having those services, she began to regress. So we fought and fought and fought and waited and waited and waited. And now she's finally back in school full time. And her teacher messages us every day with progress reports. And she excels each and every day.
That's a good question for both of you here, because there is that. Because of the spectrum being such a wide band, like Mackenzie, actually, she thrives on social interaction.
Yes.
So
If
you
any of
explain
you-
that, because that's a little less common actually. So
It is, and it's actually kind of dangerous at times, because if all of us were in an actual room together and Mackenzie was there, myself and my wife could leave and she would have no problem taking a walk with Tim, Nick, Hope, or Duchess. Wouldn't make a difference to her. You know her name, you know anything about her, she's happy to talk to you and just take a walk. So that's some scary shit right there. We kind of had to keep her on a short leash in stores and malls and whatnot. But
Right.
when it comes to people that we do know on a personal level, it makes things easier for them and her.
And it's the opposite for me, where Caitlin won't go with anybody. My fear for Caitlin is the opposite, where we put her in private school. I went to public schools to interview and IEP, so I'll kind of get everything going. And IEP is where you do progress report for a child, see where they're going to go and whatnot. Shorten that up. Where Caitlin, and I hate to put it this way, but what other way do y'all know me than me? But honest, correct? So sorry, I have to put it this way. Say if anybody touched her in school in any shape or form, I would not know. And to this day, I wouldn't know if anybody touched my kid. And we're working, that's something that's really a big deal for me. Where somebody can touch Caitlin and she will not tell me if somebody hurt her. She's gotten better. However, that is a big fear for me. She does not voice anything in certain levels. And that's the problem for me. But again, we're working on that. We're getting so much better. You guys are helping her with her social skills, and we're talking. But that was something that's really humongous, to not be able to talk. Where like Mackenzie, like I told Josh when we talked, I was jealous. Come flat out, I was jealous. He cherished that. I didn't hear Caitlin talk at all till 10. Crazy. Yeah, I was jealous as fuck. But you know what? I'm glad that she talks. She's out of 7-year-old to 8-year-old mentality. I wouldn't have it any other fucking way. Go to the grocery store with a 19-year-old young woman with a Cookie Monster calling me mama, mama, mama. Like that. I wouldn't change it for the fucking world. Not one bit. But what's going to be dope about you, Josh, like I told you, I'll help you with anything you need. Your teacher, she'll get it. You're just going to have, I guess the only way you can teach her is how I teach Caitlin.
You guys want to meet Mackenzie?
Real world shit. Real world shit. You can't fluff it up.
Sure.
You can't.
Of course.
You're going to have to real world her so she knows.
Yeah.
This is how world is, and she has to watch it. Because if she doesn't, you know, hey, sweetheart, how are you?
Good.
Beautiful lady.
That's Jason and Hope,
Mhm.
Nick, and Tim.
Wait,
hi.
is that the
Hi.
guy that you want?
Yep, that's the guy that I watch.
Nice to meet you.
Am I on YouTube?
You are.
That didn't take long.
I'm not ready
Runs
to be
in the
famous.
autism family,
Yeah.
bro.
That was great.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was great.
But that's the best advice I can give you, Josh, and I can only give you straight. You're gonna have to teach her and give her situations because you're gonna have to. She's not gonna. It sucks, but you're gonna have to. Especially like now with COVID and everything happening here with Caitlin. A lot of people judge me. Why do you do that? She's sick. She's not sick.
No.
She's not sick. Not one bit. It's just something that's got going on. We gotta just tune it to her needs and tune it and make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make it happen. Otherwise, you know. And I told Josh, for those that ever, and if anybody else needs it, social story book. I want to help him with that, so I'm gonna make him one for his daughter. The social stories is what that is. Is like, you got to admit, a lot of us need social stories because we don't like going into situations not knowing what the hell is gonna happen. So we'll intensify that by 50 for our kids.
Right.
So I'm gonna help Josh get stuff together and take pictures so she can carry it with her, and it'll tell her what's gonna go on. It's gonna be dope. And even with this situation, Josh, with her being very willing to go, we can work on that together as well. Not as dark as I'm making it, but to where, you know what I mean, that we can work with that, because that concerns me big time.
Well, it's not even that's the major issue. It was even elopement. She actually took off from my in-laws house one day. She just the door was unlocked or locked, and she unlocked it, put on her grandmother's shoes, and started walking up the street.
Our kids are big runners. They take off big time.
Wow, that's
Big time.
interesting.
She hasn't done it since.
I've never heard about that.
Somebody called a bus driver called the police department, and I was working over an hour and a half away at the time. My wife called me and said Mackenzie took off from my mom's house. Had to
I
call my
apologize
boss,
too for the coffee.
get the
making
rest of
in
my
background.
day covered, and drive home and wait for the possible shitstorm with DCYF and everybody else involved, and nothing ever happened. I think they talked to us over the phone once, twice, maybe, and that was it.
I got actually just it's so weird. Me and him have so much in common. Being that I used to work for Reebok, for those that don't know, I worked for Reebok for 12 years. As you guys know, lost 10 million pounds. Took up body combat at that time. Became an instructor, then became a world instructor for a Reebok company. Went all around the country. New Zealand, actually, Nick, is our home for most programs in New Zealand. And
New Zealand rules.
Quite a bit. Been there quite a bit.
New Zealand's awesome.
Yeah, no.
I want to go back so bad.
Oh, and you know what's funny is that if I was still working for them like I used to, I can make that happen for you instantly. I could be like, yo, he's like my partner in this, and you can, I mean, I have that allowance. I can't do it now because I know the truth, but back then I could have. The best way I can describe myself in the community, in the autism community, and y'all are gonna laugh at this shit. I'm the Grim Green of the autism community in San Antonio.
That's awesome.
I'm the Grim Green of autism here in San Antonio, in the U.S. I train the fire departments, the police departments, to teachers, to parents, and it's an amazing, beautiful thing to be able to give back to the community that have helped me with my kid.
Yeah, that's
most
awesome.
definitely. Yeah, most definitely. I love it. And, the biggest thing, I don't know if you get this, Josh, but a lot of parents that are going to have kids, they hear that you have an autistic kid and they get scared thinking their kid's going to get it too. Not necessarily true, man.
No.
You have to educate.
We actually haven't come across anybody who was worried because they knew us.
Mm-hmm.
but they do tend to have a lot of questions, which is great.
That's
I bet.
dope.
I'm one. This is vaping and my daughter's well-being is two subjects that I can sit and talk for hours about. I may not know all of the resources available, but I know what the resources were that were available to me, and I can point you in that direction. And I will answer questions. I will do whatever I can to help that person. Doesn't matter whether they're in Massachusetts, California, or for Christ's sake, the UK. It doesn't matter.
Hey Tim, can I take that one? That's
Yeah,
super
you
chat.
can
If you
take
don't
that.
mind.
That was Alex. I told you about.
If you don't mind, that's why. Do you mind?
Yep. Yep. Go ahead.
So I did a super chat. I don't think Josh caught it. I donated $10 for Mackenzie's World 2021.
I did that. I did see that, but I
So
I
that's
chose
for you.
to not say anything.
All right, no, you should. It's dope, dude. Acknowledge me, motherfucker. So, yeah, you know those things when you croak? Yeah, one of those.
That is actually what it's. That's why he went with
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna get one of those, but I want to be buried in a fucking Bill Miller's container. Y'all get it if y'all are from Texas. It's our place, but whatever. So thank you, Ern, for your donation. It's in honor of Alex and Aaron. Welcome to the world, man. It's an honor to be in your presence. Most definitely. Thank you for that. And Suzanne, thank you as well. Like I said, she's the president of the Autism Society of America. I also, Tim, and I say Tim a lot because I talk to Tim like every day. I have an appointment with our councilman on Monday to get our Tower of Americas. That's our big tower here in San Antonio. I think Duchess is familiar with it. It's downtown, and I'm going to get it lit up with rainbow colors for the month.
Really? That is
Great.
amazing. That's awesome.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah, I'm going to make that happen this year. They stopped doing it, and you get people who just kind of fall off the grid of it. COVID happened, and
Right.
everything happened. So we're going to have a meeting on Monday, and we're going to go to town with that, most definitely. And so Nick, Duchess, and everyone in our conversation, the vaping community, and Josh can say his piece of it. What y'all done for me is, as y'all know, Caitlin does not vape, no interest in it whatsoever. She's getting to that age where she will legally be able to vape. You don't see her with Nick's merchandise or people's merchandise because I respect the fact of the age itself and whatnot. But as y'all know, she does her cloud checks because she doesn't vape. So you see this cloud check situation go down.
Yep.
We've been doing that for years now. And she does it to thank you guys in the same token, but she shows no interest in vaping. However, she thanks the vape community itself for what you've done for me during my time of need, during my whole chemo stuff and what I'm going through now. But thanks to the vape community. Again, we're not just vapors, and I stand by that 110%.
Absolutely.
I leave that up to Nick and all you guys to talk about. I don't do that. I talk about it. Yeah, it's vape all day long. Yeah, vape them. Yeah, I'll do it. But I'm all about everything else. But yeah, I thank the community. You know,
I want to give a quick shout out to Scott. I won't say your full name, but Scott gave a donation and sent an email. It's over, so from the picture. So
thank you for
Right
that.
on.
I appreciate that. So Nick and I talked about what I wanted for the event to give away. He asked me, "What do you want?" I said, "Well, what do you want? What do you want?" So we kind of left it at that. We still haven't concluded to what we want to do. Still, Nick, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I was just saying, Duchess came up with good ideas there like a little while back.
Okay,
about the juice lines
Duchess.
and stuff.
And what ideas do you have, Duchess? What do you got?
Because I got nothing.
Oh,
What
he's
are you
talking
talking
about.
about?
No,
Can
I
we
was
do a
talking
buffet
about.
real quick, please? Can we do a buffet? I got to do it. I got to.
You're gonna pick
Please.
on me, aren't you?
Can we do it? No,
do.
no. Besides that, no. I got to show you what I got today.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
why.
Yeah,
Vape
you
buffet?
Can I? Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead, Tope.
Go first.
Okay, so Nick knows this. Everyone knows this. Tim, Duchess, everyone knows it. I don't know Horizon Tech for shit. Don't know them. I'm just sponsored by them. I don't even know who they are. Screw that company. I hate their coils and their tanks. I only got 30 of them. But so everybody knows I'm a huge Geek Vape Aegis person. Aegis Legend, Aegis X.
Yeah.
I don't like the boost. Don't like any of that crap. Don't like it. Hardcore Legend, hardcore Aegis X. So I told Tim, I thought with myself, because I'm a remorse buyer. I hate spending money because if any money I have, it goes to my family.
Right.
Even if I have it for myself, I don't use it. I'd rather use it on my family. After my mom and I had a long conversation, she said, you better do it because of the vape ban situation. You don't know what's going to happen with vape mail stuff, so buy it, and plus it's cheap. So I finally got every Aegis X. So my orange came in today, and my green came in today.
Sweet. Those look
Then
sick.
I got
It's an Aegis, so it'll last you forever.
Then I got the rainbow one. Then I got, no, don't even go there, dude. I'm not going to pull the whole Tim issue. And see, there's this particular juice right here. I don't like it at all.
No?
No, I just bought another set, but that's besides the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's a terrible juice. I don't recommend it
It's
to anybody.
terrible.
I heard it's called Backeted.
Yeah.
It's called
Backeted.
Sorry, real quick. Jangles, thank you for the $10 donation through the super
Thank
chat.
you, Jangles. I appreciate your love.
His message says, much love to you all for everything each of you do.
And Jangles actually donated some stuff as well. Nick, the best way I can tell you that if you want to donate one of your RDA situations, that's dope. Or juice. People were asking mostly for juice.
Oh, really? For juice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
because the logic behind it, Nick, was that you could get all the mods and atomizers and cotton and coils and everything else that you possibly want. But without liquid, that shit's fucking useless.
Yep, completely useless. All right, we can do some liquids.
Mm-hmm. So just let me know, Nick, and then we can go from there, because that's where Dwayne came into the mix, where we have KV. He just messaged me right now, where you have Mr. Mustache Dude. Mustache Dude.
Sifu.
No, I won't call him that ever.
Sifu Mustache.
Mustache. She rescued. We'll be doing it. 21 plus companies this year. Last year we had 5. Amazing this year, absolutely. But juice was the big thing people wanted, and like I said, that just recommended that as well. So that's probably where, like I said, that's where Dwayne kind of came into the mix. Eric, my boyfriend / husband / he's got a chick, so I gotta respect that. Yeah. Pretty heartbroken, man. I cried every night, but that's okay.
Oh, I get it. He's dreamy and he's real nice. Just a real nice dude.
I mean, even if he was mean, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I don't care. I mean,
even if he was a dick,
I'll take that shit all day long. You know, hey, you know. But hey, no, I'm happy for him. No, he donated this year again. He donated last year, and he donated his line again this year.
Yeah.
And no, that's probably where we're at, Nick, on that aspect of it.
That juice is juice is easily done.
It's really important. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. We thank you for that. And Duchess, do you want to tell everyone, and also Nick as well? And I say Nick a lot because he hasn't really been, not in this, in no shape or form in a bad way, not involved. He's got a lot of stuff going on with his stuff. But you want to tell people what you got going on for my events over there on IG? What you're giving away?
Oh, yeah. So, I have 4 variations of the aliens that I make, and I made 2 full sets for that. So, those go out throughout the month for those that are winning. So, I'll let you know what I have, and then you just kind of, like, if you end up winning, right, I'll let you know what I have, and then kind of pick what you want.
And again, making it clear.
Whatever suits you best.
Yeah. And again, I'm going to make it clear again to everybody in chat and whatnot. And Monday we start again. Rescue will be joining me live. They'll be giving away 4 total lines of juice,
Oh, sick.
making it clear. Do not message these companies afterwards asking for free shit. Do not go be bothering them for crap. Remember, they're doing it especially at one of the hardest times and one of the most heartbreaking times for a lot of us to see this happen to people we got to know on a personal level. Whatever you do, thank them. If you don't win, thank them, because it's taken a lot right now for them to even do what they're doing for the, for the cause. First and foremost, it's for the cause, not for the free shit. Y'all know I sniff y'all motherfuckers out. Y'all know me.
Oh,
They know I do. I looked at the whole
You're
list. I'm like,
hilarious.
nope. You ain't gonna win today. Not today, Satan.
yeah, not
So,
today,
yeah.
Satan.
Nope, not gonna happen. Remember, it's for the cause. I don't want to find out Duchess gets any messages. I want to find out Grim, Tim, Dot, anybody. Nope, don't want. Nope, this ain't gonna happen. Especially
There
like
you
I said,
go.
this year it's bigger. Respect one another. Respect the companies. First and foremost, these guys are they got companies. They got to provide for their families still. That's their livelihood.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please respect that.
Yeah.
The U.S. vape scene's in pretty rough shape right now, but you know what? We're powering through.
That it
Is
is.
there any changes, Nick, you want to share? Because like I told Tim, even though we're talking about this, even we still talk about it because we're still vapors at the end of the day too. So is there anything that we should know?
There hasn't really been any movements or updates or anything. Some big vendors, and I've talked about this on YouTube a few times, like Element Vape, 8 Vape, a handful of others have secured, alternate shipping. So they'll be able to ship to, 40 of the states right now, or 60% of the country or something like that. So it's growing as, you'll still be able to get vape mail. It might be a little bit more expensive than we're used to, right? With flat rate boxes and the such as, and regardless, they still need to comply with the PACT Act. So that's another hurdle. You're still going to have a signature. So no more getting vape mail delivered to your house and just, you get home from work and it's like vape mail. It's like, now you got to be there to sign for it now. Yeah, exactly.
I had to sign for mine today.
Exactly. Yeah. So you'll still have to sign for it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, brick and mortar shops should really be thriving during this in the states that still have brick and mortar shops. Support your local brick and mortar shops because they're going to be literally the front lines of everything. And there's going to be some states, Florida, Rhode Island, California till 2022, where vape shops I think are going to do really, really good.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this.
Charlie Baker
Let me ask
hates
you
vape
this,
shops.
Nick. Do you see the
that's
brick
not
and mortars? Do you see the brick and mortars? Because I did ask my brick and mortar here, and I asked the guys this as well, and I'll ask you as well. Do you feel that they're going to raise their prices? Because I asked my guys, because this situation, do you see it as making extra money? Are you going to charge more? Because this is a situation they can't take advantage of if they really wanted to.
Hopefully they don't, right? Hopefully they don't. That's what I would like to see. I would like to see some fair competition across the board. Why not? But of course, there's going to be more opportunistic people than others, and and I realize it's a difficult thing, but the consumer really has all the power. So if there's a shop in your area that's gouging people, you actively tell people to avoid that shop. You go, no, they gouge people there. You help steer people in the right direction, because really you can vote with your dollars. If there's a cruddy shop, you just avoid it. You don't go there. You spend your money elsewhere where where they care, or where they have more reasonable prices, or for whatever
reason. In San
reason.
Antonio, Nick, just so you know, gouging wise, especially during the whole storm where a lot of people, and I told Tim and I cried with Tim about this, a lot of people didn't get it because we don't get that kind of weather here. And a lot of people just couldn't. Well, that was a little bit of snow. No, it wasn't. Not for us. It was a horrible situation to go through. However, they were charging $400 for Motel 6.
Yeah,
and it was crazy, right? Crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So
that's ridiculous.
It is against the law here in San Antonio, and I did talk to one of the people I know in the mayor's office about vaping and whatnot. As far as I said, that does apply to everything in general, right? Yes, it does. I said, because I want to make sure that we're watching that. Because so anywhere in San Antonio, I can only say, because I don't know anywhere else, if anybody's in San Antonio and you get gouged, you can report it. They'll get cited. They'll get a citation and
Oh yeah.
shut that shit down. Yeah, they frown upon that.
Well, hopefully
I can't
they're-
speak for all. I can't speak for all
Hopefully.
shops, but I do know my local shop. I'm really close to everybody that runs it, and I'm in there all the time. But they are planning on trying to keep the prices the same, even if they take less of a profit, because they know they'll make up in volume if they do that. So that's their plan. I will shout them out.
Gosh.
Whirling
Gosh.
Vapors, and honestly, they're like family. That's what they treat, just like we treat each other on the shows and everything. It's that type of feeling when you're in that shop, and I hope that we see a lot more of that across the country. I really do.
Yeah. I
Oh,
hope so,
sorry,
too.
Tim. I did that during your conversation, fucker. Sorry, guys. Nick does that. I mean, Nick, son of a bitch. Fucking Tim does
What?
that shit. I'm talking like, oh my God, I'm on my period, having the most severest cramps, like crying, and you see Tim like this. Look, guys, look at my mod. Isn't it dope? Fuck you. Better yet, why don't you show Nick that beautiful fucking tank? Come on, Titan.
Tank. Who has a tank? Oh
Titan.
yeah.
I actually put the shorter glass on. It's only 18 mil
See?
now.
I have
Aw,
this is
dude.
I have the
Yeah,
what's
that,
that?
the
The
Valhalla.
Trilogy XL.
That
Trilogy
Is that the
XL.
Trilogy?
40 mil.
Trilogy XL 40 millimeter. It fits on this Guar box like flawlessly. It's
No,
these
no,
were made
Nick,
to
he
be
put
together.
That shit. No, Nick,
I had
he
this
put
on
that
the clutch.
shit on the
I had it on
fucking
the clutch.
On
And
the
that's my
clutch.
stealth device. Stealth device with 28 mils of juice in it. You'd only have to fill up the juice once a day, and all you got to do is
Fuck
carry
Yeah.
that.
batteries with
Nah,
you.
nah, Tim.
Yeah.
He put the clutch with the big old motherfucking Titan, and it's overlapping his fucking mod.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude,
To be fair, the
Really?
closest thing I have it fits is a Chubby Able stack. That's the closest thing I have to fit it.
what'd you call me, Chubby? Don't be calling me Chubby, motherfucker. But no, like, that's serious. You know, it's like that Titan, like, he's so proud of it. But I'm dead serious. Nick could be talking, and here comes. I mean, Tim could be talking, and here comes. Look, check it out. Oh,
Got this
look.
RTA.
If someone
Oh.
asks in chat, you show them what they're asking for. I'm sorry.
Most definitely. Most
All right,
definitely.
well, you asked for a buffet, so Tim,
Yeah, I want to see your.
what are you
buffet,
vaping on, Tim?
brother.
Hey,
Yo,
ironically, most of it actually, somebody here actually sent my way. So, I've got Sublime in
it's
here.
not about
on,
you. It's not about
Sublime
you
in
right
here
now.
on the Gallop.
I don't know who sent you that crap, but you should kick her ass for it.
The Titan on the Paranormal, just because I got sick of the single battery changing constantly, because this thing has the 26s from Duchess in it, and yeah, it goes through batteries way too fast with a single battery. And then I got the Gruss with your poo-poo tank, the Falcon.
Okay, the reason why it's a poo-poo tank is it looks like a fucking piece of
That
shit
color
in a baby's
is
diaper.
horrible.
Oh yeah,
That is
yeah,
horrible.
it does.
Bunny
I kept one of those just because I thought it was so gross and hilarious.
Thank you,
I
Horizon
kept one in the
Tech.
package.
I gotta ask you.
it's gotta-
I gotta ask you how long it took them to fire the person that came up with that colorway, because that's just.
Dude, they're still making it. They're still fucking making
Yeah,
it.
that's the
It's
thing.
for
Like, they
sale.
don't care.
It's
They'll just
okay.
keep selling it.
Oh yeah.
They should
It
be
looks
like
like a piece
$5
of
off
shit.
for that one. That color.
Nah, I gave him that one. Out of all my tanks, I'm like, you can have this one. You can have the shit tank one. Duchess, what are you vaping on, brother? What do you got?
Right now, I'm rocking that Suicide Sidefire 21700 with a Valhalla 28 on top, and Platinum Balls Chop Top. Shout out to Jess Marie. With some of the best sugar cookie you'll ever have in your
Yeah,
whole
dude.
life.
There it is.
And then otherwise, I mean, I actually have it quite simple today. I don't have like 7 things fucking running at
Hey,
once.
Duchess, let's do it since we're twins. In honor of Casey Pickle, you ready? You got yours there?
Wait.
Tell me when you're ready, because now I can do it with you.
All right.
Casey Pickle, this is for you, sister.
Yeah, we got that pickle mod, all orange.
That orange
that's
ages
a good
though.
You have a question, chat,
Go.
Nick.
What's the
I have a
question,
question
Nick?
in chat. Hang on.
Yeah. What's your go-to mod right now?
My go-to mod right now, it's so for a really long time it was this Lost Vape Thelema DNA 250C. It was just, I mean, it still is a pretty go-to mod, but my go-to like for the last year has been the Odin. I keep going back to it. The double 21-700, the Bogan Odin. It's just so.
Is that the
it's just
DNA
so
or the other
reliable.
one?
Yeah, that's the DNA. It's the DNA 250C, which it's whatever. Even the other chip is fine. I just happen to like this one, and I constantly like I'll put it away, and it won't be away for more than a week before I go. Oh no, all right, let me get that back out.
Fucking Casey just texted me a bunch of fire things. Hey Nick, I don't mean to call you out, but I'm going to because I love you. You said,
What did I say?
I'm going to send you an RDA, Hope, because you need to start doing stuff so you can make sure you got to rely on something else besides your Falcons.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't gotten it yet.
You haven't?
So,
yeah, that's probably, I haven't sent it yet, but
yeah. Mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean it's not on the way. Here, let me make a Post-it note real quick.
And better yet, if you don't, better yet, how about this? If you don't send it, I'm not going to send you some magical tortillas. How about that?
Okay. Well, look, there's
Look,
no need to say things that we can't take back.
There's no need to get so hostile.
Yeah, that's wow. Like, don't threaten the tortilla supply, please.
He's like, I'll go send it right now. Casey, go send it right now.
Right now.
Right.
Run to the
Overnight
post
that
office.
shit.
Doesn't matter.
Right.
I'll get that out to you.
Overnight that shit. I'm just fucking with you. I just did that on purpose just to be a prick. I don't need it. I
did tell you that, though.
I don't. You do enough. Y'all do enough.
Look, I
for
told
me.
you that. I told you that.
Yeah, no, Nick was the one that told me, and Tim also was the one. Tim was the one that pushed me to buy another sub-ohm because, again, there's other tanks out there. Yeah, not for me. However, I do have a Zeus sub-ohm that I do own. That's pretty decent.
Yep.
But then Nick told me in a live that we did together, yo, you kind of need to have something else, chick, because yeah.
I just think with the vape mail ban, like it's going to be hard to get coil heads consistently. Yeah. So like
yes,
get
sir.
an RTA,
yes,
learn how to build. Like you could buy a good RTA, build some round wire, and it would be consistent. And you don't,
fuck
you
that
don't have
shit.
to worry
For
about coil
fuck's
heads.
sake, Hope. You have some of my original label fucking coils. Put them bitches in there.
You can get some Cloud Cartel UK coils too.
For fuck's sake, I don't own one. So therefore, I told Nick.
I'm just saying, when you get an RDA.
He told me flat out, I will not send you the Type 2 because it's too finicky for you. In other words, you're too dumb for it, bitch.
It's just finicky. It's just finicky.
Hope. Don't do it, Hope. You're dumb.
Just
don't
finicky.
do it. So therefore, he's going to send me the Hope version that I can get. I know how to put cotton, bros. I just don't know how to do others, but I'll learn, damn it. But no, y'all are absolutely right. It's not always about Horizon Tech, but I do need to get that because of the vape mail situation. And
I'll get you something good.
Y'all are absolutely 110%. I do need to. Josh, what are you vaping on, my love?
I wasn't even done.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. It's about
you. You guys cut me off.
That's messed up.
Sorry.
No,
about
you're
that.
cool. Go ahead. You're going to be all right for the next 10 minutes.
So yeah, so that baked super, right? And then some Hogget's popped my cherry, which was formulated on a green room, and rocking the Nostromo Death Wish box mod with the Arbiter 28 millimeter and a special little theme going on.
Special
you want to go
theme.
there? You want to go there?
Otherwise, that's all I'm. That's all I'm vaping on right now.
Cool.
So,
Did I break out the doll dime?
Pass it out to Josh.
Okay, Josh, bring out your vibrator. I mean your mod. Sorry.
Ooh.
We do have another donation too.
Type 2. With
we have another donation.
Swifty phone nub from DHD. And that has
that damn juice, man.
Yeah, man. My
Tastes
camera
like
sugar cookie, bud.
Buddy.
Yep.
So good. I'm glad people dig it.
Clutch.
So
Lotto.
Mm-hmm.
With some super steeped Pony on acid.
I have Pony on acid thanks to Nick.
Excuse me, sir. It's called Berry Fantasy.
It'll never be Pony. It'll never be Berry Fantasy.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. It's called Berry Fantasy.
Paramore with the ether for some mouth to lung. With that Hogget's Yogurts. The Riptide cran apple.
Oh.
That shit is killer.
Oh wait, if you don't mind me cutting in before Tim goes on, because Tim's gonna say, "Well, I got a better mod." You know how Tim talks, right? So
Yeah, he's
Um,
gonna be like, "Oh, you guys are vaping that? Well, look what I'm vaping,
look what I got,
bro."
guys! Look what I got, guys! And it goes faster and better than yours. Shut up! Look, okay, just to cut and make it
Come
shorter.
on.
Horizon
Wow.
Tech, deal with it. Falcons, deal with it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tim. It's your turn.
I already did
Okay,
it.
guys, y'all get ready.
But-
Take a nap, Rose. It's
Oh,
ready.
they got-
But it's
Tim's
all
turn.
about the Kennedy. Just go with the Kennedys. We're good. No. That said,
to go.
Red Vapes and Advocate, thank you for your donation.
Thank you, Revis. I appreciate you. I appreciate
And
you.
I think I was just told by her, chat was going a little bit there. Welcome, Fresh. Yeah, Fresh was
Welcome,
in the house.
Fresh. Welcome, everybody.
Oh, Fresh
Now-
Up here. What up, dude?
What up, Fresh?
And I do
03?
want to give him a quick
Fresh
shout out for
03.
this because
Fresh
between
03.
mixing it up, Fresh 03 and Wendy Vapes, check them out. Right now is an important time. Maybe you start learning how to make some vape juice and like flavor it properly, and these guys will help you a great deal. So I'm not saying you have to, but I'm saying it is an option, and it's probably a good idea if you have the opportunity to
That's
learn
what I
how
got
to
y'all
make it.
for.
Now
Ain't
would be
gonna
the
do
time.
it. Not gonna do it. That's what I got y'all for. I ain't gonna lie. That's what. What else, Tim? What else do you got?
I already showed you everything I have. out today.
Titan.
I already showed you the Titan. I had it on the Paranormal because I just wanted a dual battery, and I love my Paranormal, so I just threw it on it. That's it.
No, but I appreciate.
Oh, and
you
that's
guys,
got
though.
PB Party, and this one has Side D Blueberry Hill in it. So
Okay.
Oh,
Before I go on. No, wait. No, I'm not gonna go on. First and foremost, before I do that, question for you, Tim. Thank you guys really for helping me open my eyes. Like I said, I have my mech, which is my lupus ones. Y'all saw the double stack to the box I have from that month, the lupus one of ones. Grateful for. But thank you guys for making me see that. Again, I know how to put fresh cotton in. I don't know how to put coils in. So therefore y'all can show me how to do that. But thank y'all for making me see that, because it wasn't for the vape mail situation. You take it for granted that it's always going to be there, especially for those of us who sub-own. So thank you guys, all of you, and y'all's patience to work with me to be able to do coils and whatnot. So thank y'all for that. Tim, Blueberry Hill. I sent it to Tim because I said, before you buy anything else, not because I love Eric and I'm in a relationship with him in my mind. He again, I respect his girlfriend. I love you both. I really do. I ain't gonna try to steal him because all this goodness, foxy. However, I said, dope. Look, don't buy shit. Try this first. Try Blueberry Hill first. And Tim, your thoughts? Was I right or was I off? Or...
No, it's very good. I do find it very similar to Oliver. That was a comparison one to Oliver, and I do find it very similar. But there is something like I've heard people describe it as a nutmeg. I've heard people describe it as cinnamon, but there is something there that's almost got this like
Spice.
undertone spice note.
Right.
I kind of like it, but it is there, and I understand it. And I think you're the one that said it was like a nutmeg, and I think Frames is the one that said it was more like a kind of like a cinnamon. And you guys, but there is definitely like a spice note there.
Yeah,
and
there's like a thing.
Yeah, there's a thing going on there, something different that you can't quite put your tongue on, I guess, for best ways. If you didn't notice, Jangles actually said that he was going to send you 2 goats, and those are
that's what I mentioned.
They're really easy to work on.
About Kent and whatnot, and Kent sent him some extra stuff, so he'll be sending it, and he's also he's going to send me for myself as well. But I just picking on you, Nick. I just like you. I don't need anything from y'all but y'all's love. I just fuck with y'all. You know me. Nick knows this.
Well,
anybody that's gonna like
now,
me up with Nick. Can I have some of your shit, Nick? Can I have this? I'm like, motherfuckers, leave him alone. Don't fuck.
Stop asking
I've got 2 Patriots over there, super easy to build on.
I get pissed. I get so pissed when people ask him or anybody for shit. Do not, especially him, because I've seen it, and it just. I'm like, and he was live with me that day, and he's like, Hope, and I'm like, but fuck that shit. Nobody's gonna keep asking you for shit. No, man, don't ask him for nothing. Don't. He works for it just like the rest of us, guys.
The amount of emails that he must get on a daily basis, people asking for free shit, must be ridiculous.
I
So
mean,
hey,
yeah, it
can I have
happens. It
one of your
happens every once in a while. I
jackets?
get, I can be easily swayed by like, I shouldn't say this publicly, but I can be pretty easily swayed by like a good sob story, you know. Honestly, people, and so sometimes like a dude will just hit me up and be like, "Hey, like my car got
Don't
broken
mention
into
that in a
the other
live.
day,
Don't
and
say that in a live.
like my car got broken into the other day, and my mod got stolen, and my phone got stolen, and I lost my job, and like I want to go buy a pack of cigarettes, but I don't really want to, and I'm
Oh,
like,
they
oh,
always throw
fucking
that. I'll
okay.
buy
I'm
a
like,
pack of cigarettes in
go
there.
buy that. Well, that's what I say. I'm like, go buy a pack of cigarettes. I'll send you some vape stuff, but I want you to remember how shitty those cigarettes tasted the next
Hey
time
Nick,
that
do
you
me a
run out of
favor.
vape
How
stuff,
about this? I'll be your secretary. Send me the emails. Let me see who they are. Let me know who
you
they
can
are.
vet them for me.
And yeah, I'll vet them for you. And I'll be like, yo, Nick, don't fucking do it, bro. I'll be like, yo, y'all are stupid. I mean, if it wasn't for us having this conversation, I already got 3 messages in my IG. Hey, can I get some stuff? No, motherfucker. No. No. Fuck you. No.
No.
So I can bet for any of you guys. I don't tolerate it. It's just something that I don't dig, especially right now with everything happening. And these companies taking out the goodness of their heart to donate stuff to us. No rules. Do whatever you want. Hope it's for you. It's for Caitlin, and it's for the cause. Whatever. No, just don't. I even got fucking asked for free tortillas already. I mean, yo, those ain't for everybody. I mean, those are hard to make for me right now with the broken arm still and stuff like that, and with my flare up. So no, please don't ask anybody for anything. That just any of these people. I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, let's just say, how would I? They're gonna get it. I mean, they'll get it.
I'm just gonna say this flat out right now, Hope.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Since you mentioned my name,
Yes, sir.
I already don't check my messages, so you guys aren't getting shit anyways.
Well, this is where Dutch just tells me he's
Like legit,
I
like
can slide and hope
I
for you
rarely
and
check my
go.
messages ever.
Yeah, like Dutch just says, I'll just slide into your DMs on your phone. I mean, that's just how it is,
Oh.
But don't take advantage of one another. That's
I
not
got your
cool.
phone number, so it's cool.
No, it's
I
like
mean,
when I do
don't
my
do that.
rotation of reaching out to people. Nick, you're on that list, but I always feel guilty for sending it to you because I'm like, he gets a million messages. I don't want to bug him, but I want to make sure he's.
Oh no!
With everything
mind
going
at all.
on, I have been a little worried on how you were doing because I know that truth butter sessions get pretty deep. So I worry on
Yeah.
those days when you go really, really
Sometimes they get a
heavy
little
truth
deep.
butter.
Oh, sorry, interrupting before I forget. Nick, just so you
Go ahead.
understand, I interrupt these guys. They're used to me because of
That's
my mucus.
fine.
I forget stuff, so I
Yeah.
apologize in advance. However,
Chime
Nick,
in.
tell me if this is against the law, but it shouldn't be because if they can send fucking wine, fucking vibrator, and whatever the fuck in the mail that I think I can send this shit. They can't send your vape mail, but they can sure send all this other shit. Nick, I found here in San Antonio, Topo Chico seltzer.
Oh yeah, like a hard Topo Chico.
Yeah.
What?
I'm
That's
going
a
to
thing?
send it to you. I'm going to send it to you. I bought it
Hope
for
you
you
don't have
already.
to
I
do
just got to
that,
figure out how to
dude.
wrap it. But look it up, Topo Chico hard seltzer. And I bought you a pack of it already. I'm just going to
Holy
figure out how
crap.
to mail it and whatnot. But
That's a thing.
yeah,
You don't.
it
You
has
really
a little
don't
bit of
have to,
alcohol.
but still, that's kind of cool. I love a good
Yeah.
Topo Chico, man.
Yeah,
Hey
he
guys,
loves
Mackenzie
Topo
wants to
Chico.
say goodnight to everybody, but she doesn't want to be on camera.
All right.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, because
that's
I'm
fine.
taking my mom's advice since when I'm 10, I want a YouTube channel, but I'm not gonna
Yes.
sing my voice or anything because I don't
Yes.
want people to track me down.
Good night,
Right.
sweetheart. I love
Yes.
you.
Sweetie.
Stay
Good
dope.
night.
Stay
Good
amazing.
night.
Stay flawless. The reason why I asked about the Topo Chico hard seltzer is because it has a little bit of alcohol in it. I don't know if you can look at the percentage. It wouldn't stop me from sending it anyway.
Right.
Sounds like a vlog day.
Yeah, certainly sounds like a vlog day thing. I've gotten beer in the mail. USPS doesn't mind as
Okay,
long
then
as
I'm
you
gonna
like
send it to
declare
you.
it and insure it or whatever, and I have to have a signature when I get it. But it shouldn't
And
be
y'all
an
guys,
issue.
y'all know what else Nick has? Nico has her own bottle of Topo Chico.
Oh,
and a
yeah.
toy.
I've seen that.
Yes.
I sent Nico a Topo Chico toy. It's dope. No, I just wanted to ask
Yeah,
you
it was
guys
awesome.
if I was able
Amelia.
to because I bought him the 12 pack of it because they made a big old deal about it here. I was like, oh, I got to get Nick that. So I just wondered if that was
Topo Chico.
possible to do. So yeah, hard seltzer, Nick, coming your way.
Yeah, no, it's 100% possible to do. Here's how you get away with it.
Okay.
You do click and shit, pack all that shit at home, and don't say anything to anybody, and just send it.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times
That's what I do.
I tell the USPS, no, there's nothing perishable in there. Nah. Mm-mm. No. Just tortillas, but no. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to get him into trouble or myself for that matter. So I just want to make sure he gets it. But so what Nick has started, I blame Nick for this tremendously, is now Tim is going to get his own dozen of tortillas. Josh is going to get his own. Duchess is going to get his own.
Yeah, and I'm going to make the most bomb-ass fucking chorizo fucking breakfast burritos ever.
Yeah.
Dude, these tortillas rule everything. They're so great.
I love that. And Nick, I told these guys, it's an honor to know that because the recipe itself is meaningful because of my mom. And the tortillas are just come from my family for a long time. So
they're good.
To be able to have you guys like them, well, you, Nick, I say you because you're the only one right now on panel that's had them. And I can't wait till you guys have them. It's going to be, I hope y'all like them.
Yeah. I just eat them. I'll put one in the microwave for like 15 seconds. Just roll it up. Eat a warm tortilla. Oh, dude, they're so good.
This is body by tortilla.
Body by.
Oh, it's gonna get worse.
Body by tortilla.
Water so funny.
Put some butter.
Josh,
on
I'll have
shit.
body by tortilla when Hope finally moves here. I'll have body by tortilla times 2.
And I again I have to bring this up, and I do it every time, guys. If y'all don't know this.
Stay hydrated.
When mom croaks, me and Tim discussed what was going to happen to me because I don't have a place to go. I only get $700 a month in Social Security. Here I go, stop story. Can I have 3 of your type 2s, 10 of your other RDAs, and can I have your house? There's my top story, Nick.
Well, okay.
And 1 bottle of Yig.
And one bottle of Yig on top.
Per
bottle
panelist,
of Yig we could probably do. Yeah.
No, but what's going to happen is Kim has decided, and I'll be moving to Vermont so I can have a place to go. And I'll be moving up there with him to live with him and Cassie. Me and Caitlin will be. So I don't have
in Vermont.
To worry. Yes, so I won't have to worry because
good old state of vermin.
That's what I call it all the time. I'm a New Yorker. I don't care about the.
Yeah, I can't afford
speaking of New York, they legalized marijuana, so
should time it up.
Good.
Should time it up.
Good.
Good for them.
Yeah, it was on the Google feed.
Good for them. That's
okay. So let me ask y'all this: they can do that, but we can't do vape products.
No, they're jumping across to Vermont, across that border, to get the 92% wholesale tax products because it's the only thing I can get. So when I go visit my family in New York, guess what? I might have a backpack and a bike with a bunch of stuff for dropping off on the way. So.
Well, no, I was just wondering about that whole Topo Chico thing, but yeah, Tim is good people. I don't have to worry. If something happens here at home. Again, not a sob story, it's just truth. And thank you, Tim, and everyone for doing that. But at the end of the day, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have, number one and first foremost, the love you guys have for Caitlin. That's just everything.
So it's hard not to love Caitlin.
Oh, Nick, I'll tell you this right now. Just the other day, we were all here Zoom. Nobody else existed. Oh my God, Nick's going to be on Saturday. Nick's going to be on. Nick. Yeah. And the guys were like, "What about me?" No, Nick.
Shoot, you came up with quite a few times in Thursday's live stream. You might want to watch that one.
I should.
Yeah, you should. She was like all over it, and he was, "Oh my God, at my Zoom party, Nick is going to be there." And here I am lecturing people about fangirling and fanboying over here. Here's my kid, Nick.
Oh, look, I'm okay with this. I support this wholeheartedly.
Oh, hey, Tim. Let me tell Tim. I'm going to tell Nick a story he doesn't know real quick about the autograph. He doesn't know about that. So here's dumbass right here. Knows this guy. Like I said, I didn't know a fucking thing about homeboy. I didn't know how important he was. I didn't know shit. I'm like, Nick, who? What?
Some guy.
Joe. So Hope has a Grim Green Edition meat pod, okay? Mind you, again, I know this man on a personal level. I don't give a shit. I care about what he's done for the community. I've done very grateful. However, him and Casey mean more to me on a personal level than any shape or form. So here I am telling Tim, hey, can you help me get Nick to autograph my Grim Green meat pod? He's like, Hope, you know him. I was like, yo, that's dope. Yeah, okay. Then I tell Josh the other day, you like Star Wars? Hello, the vaping Jedi, dumbass.
You like Star Wars?
Yeah.
No, he's a Trek. He's definitely a Trekkie.
Yeah, and they're like, you're stupid. But yeah, Nick, here I am asking for an autograph, which I wouldn't because that's stupid. I can't see me doing that. But he's like, Hope, you talk to him more than I do, and you're over here asking for his fucking autograph.
It was right after the DC trip. It's like,
yeah. I was like, dumbass, you've known him for so long, and you're over here asking me. And I'm like, welcome to the conversation, Hope. You finally jumped into that. You know, that shows you, Nick, how I don't think of you in any. I just don't. But Nick, do you have any questions as far as like on a legit serious note for me and Josh, or anything you would like to know, since we've always asked you about stuff? Tim, do you have any questions in the chat? Do you have any questions for us? Please ask us about autism. That's the number one reason. But again, I like talking about everything. Well,
I guess the one aspect of this I never really thought about, or I mean, really until today, was the idea that you kind of have to prove it, which is crazy. They won't just the fact that you have to, oh, well, we'll definitely help. Oh, but you have to prove it. And then if you don't prove it good enough, they go, oh, well, no, we won't give you that certificate. We won't get you that label. That's ridiculous. I mean, that's insane to me. That's the least empathetic thing I've ever heard to someone who's, maybe not overtly all of these signs of autism, but and there's things there, and you're trying to escalate this so that you can help from the ground level, and to have to fight for that. I don't like that at all. I just became aware of that tonight, and I don't like that at all.
Oh, Nick, wait till the doctor tells you. Josh, again, you've had people tell you tons of shit.
Probably
I think I know where you're going with this.
Wait until you're told by a doctor even.
Mm-hmm.
Your child is just a brat.
Yeah, I would probably punch the doctor in the face, like violently. I mean, that's insane.
Yep. We have to prove it. And
I can't believe
again, the difference, like I told Josh, where we only had 6 tests for us back in the day, 17 years ago, where Josh has 10 million tests now, where a report just shows you how far the community, the testing has grown, where Caitlin's report is 4 pages. Now it's 20.
Right.
And again, not bitter in any shape or form. It's gotten so much better. And like I told Josh, I don't think I would be such a huge advocate for autism if it wasn't for the fighting that I've had to have done and will continue doing, you know what I mean, to this day, but Josh, tell them about the school. Tell everybody what happened with the school. That story is interesting.
So, full disclosure, my wife doesn't like to be on video. She doesn't like video chatting, none of that. So she has been at the forefront of this fight since day one. And when we finally got to the point where now Mackenzie is in school, now we're fighting for an IEP. Right, we're not
why
anymore.
Why don't you tell them what an IEP is, real quick, because they may not know what that is.
An individual education plan basically outlines what the student needs in order to access the curriculum properly. So just before we had gotten it, my wife was on the phone with the special education department in the district that we live in, and um, they ended up getting cut off, or if it was just a missed call, they called her back and then proceeded to leave a voicemail, but didn't disconnect once they were finished leaving their message. So this woman continued on speaking to her coworkers in the office, stating, "What does she think? Everybody gets an IEP.
Whoa.
Everybody wants one." She's like, "Is this Oprah? You get an IEP, and you get an IEP, and you get an IEP."
Whoa.
She was calling to
Like
schedule
that's
what
like
she said was your unnecessary follow up. And these are the people that
yeah, that's
we trust with
Your
educating
children.
our
Yeah.
children.
Your children.
And this, I hate to add something to that, Josh, but I got another question for you. Like you talked about the timed out factor. How important is that with trying to get the diagnosis that you need for your child? I mean, could it be possible that just because the doctors are dragging their feet or you don't have a doctor that's willing to sign the paperwork, you miss out on a lot of programs?
Are you talking about the timed out for early intervention?
Yes.
Mackenzie was already beyond the age described in our school district's policy.
Right, but if say someone did try to get their child diagnosed earlier, would they possibly get timed out because it took too long to get them into the program?
Um, no, I don't think so. So early intervention would start prior to school at 0 to 3.
Mm-hmm.
That would be something that the physician would need to work out. But once the child reaches 3 years old, they are technically
Wow.
beyond early intervention. So between physicians and school departments and whatnot, they don't like to communicate very well with each other.
I want to ask Tobro a question too, so you can answer in chat, and I'll get back to it later. But he's talking about over in the UK their issues and stuff. Now I heard, I can't remember if it's on a show or after show, around a show, whatever, about over there they kind of try to make you hide your children if they have special
Yes.
needs,
So,
and that is ridiculous.
so
Real quick.
believe most of you know Adam.
Yes.
Go ahead, Duchess.
He also says in the chat that IEPs in the UK got rebranded as EHCP, or an Education Healthcare Plan. It's extremely difficult over there for them as well to actually get one of those IEPs, or what they've obviously rebranded it into.
This is what it. This
Just
is
pointing that
basically
out.
what it is right here.
Yeah.
This is what it is right there.
Um,
Basically.
so most of the panel knows Adam or the Cloud Cartel UK or Ad Sloan or whatever the millions of names that he goes by between Discord and everything else. He's actually my co-host on the Across the Pond podcast, and this is actually one of the things that we were going to touch on, because I had mentioned to him that I wanted to have Hope on as a guest to at some point during April with Autism Acceptance Month to talk about that, and she was really intrigued about the things that he had told me about how they treat children with autism and other disabilities, where they basically, the government is paying the parents to keep them sheltered, whether it be long-term care facilities or homes or just your own home. It's very difficult, and the advocacy and whatnot is not what it is here. And mental health in general is not a priority there.
Something I told Tim. I'm sorry, Tim. Go ahead, and then I'll go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that's the thing. I mean, there's some things the UK. I mean, if you're not in a high, if you have plenty of money in the US, you can get top level care. no problem.
Yes.
Always been the case. UK does have a better basis to help those people that aren't in those higher incomes in most cases. This is definitely one of those spots where I feel they're extremely lacking. And just talking to
Yes.
people from the UK, you hear it, and it's just heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking.
It is.
No, most definitely, because in the opportunity, again, proud to be a part of that company. Like I still am, not as much, but to be part of Reebok, to be able to travel around the world was probably one of the most dopest things I could ever go through. However, to be able to train my own coworkers in New Zealand about autism and stuff, it's an amazing thing. And to learn about the UK was something that I can't wrap my head around it. And I just can't. So I look forward to getting to know more about that. I wanted to bring up something I told Tim I was going to. If you guys see it around, please support. It's the same thing. Neurodiversity, which is something that's fairly new to the autism spectrum. And basically what it is the same thing as far as ribbon wives and such, what we stand for here in America. It's the same thing. UK goes by different things. But it's the same, basically same thing, just different and written in a different manner, where they go by the infinity symbol. And here in the States, we go by the ribbon and puzzles, where it tends to get confused, where we're trying to put the pieces together and to complete our children. And that's not what the puzzle pieces stand for. It stands for to keep connecting in unity, to make it bigger. And the puzzle pieces make it complete, where the colors are bright, primary colors that we use. But not neurodiversity, like I said, I got to educate myself on it, and it's basically like the same thing, just the infinity symbol. They go by red to gold to even rainbow, not quite like we do here, but their meaning is just as valid as anybody else. So if you tend to run across somebody who may not approve of how we do things here, please respect them, because it still stands for the same cause at the end of the day.
I've got an example of that, because this is a vape community mostly here. It always is. Truthfully, the vape community has a huge heart, so that's why.
Yeah.
But I compare it to like the
I know what
Truth
you mean.
Initiative. When we took over the hashtag Tell the Truth and stuff like that, when we took over the Truth Initiative on Twitter, it's the same idea. It might have started as something, but eventually you can change it, and that's kind of where I feel the puzzle pieces are. Originally, there was a kind of a stigma to it, and that was kind of
Yeah.
been changed, but yet it's still outside of certain areas. It does still have that stigma attached, and it's unfortunate. I mean, but that does happen. I mean, I think that that's just something that, you know, it's one of those things. I mean, you get stuck in your own little world and you don't see outside of it, and then the next thing you know, you got to kind of open that up to everyone, and we'll get there.
Yeah.
We know that as vapors better than anyone. Truthfully, well, anyone we know. I mean, there's other organizations. I shouldn't say that. We just feel it very close to our hearts. So
What I like to see in our vaping community, and I'm trying to make it happen, is we can hashtag any, if all possible, when you are talking about, maybe we can put hashtag vapors for autism. That'd be dope. Trying to get that put out there, and because again, you have the stigma of vaping, and you have autism on top of that.
Yep.
Make people aware, and if they're not aware, feel free to pass them my way, Josh's way, anybody's way. You know, be there for one another, and about anything. But as far as to talk about autism, Tobro, the UK follows the same policies for autism and have insider knowledge of our medical system. Their only difference is that we don't demand our healthcare is paid for. Yeah, totally got that. The part that I would love to have a conversation with you, Tobro, once I get more educated on what's happening with what Josh brought up to me. I would like to know why that's occurring out there, because that's the first time I've heard of it, being that I've traveled to the UK several times. It was never brought to my attention. So therefore, I would like to know about that. But
oh no, that's the dog.
you know, but I would love for more vapors to get involved with autism in general. It's something that's really important. to me and Josh, however, as parents, but this is just to be there for one another. I mean, I get it. Bait mail is very important. What we're going through is very important. But I would love to have us expand our minds to different things, mental health, to suicide prevention, to lupus awareness coming up in May, just everything, just everything. You know, I would love to see that happen if possible. So if you have that opportunity, I'd appreciate it. Somebody asked me in a DM right now, why Caitlin's World 2021? Josh should know this. When you can get into a child's world, and I don't say this to be a big shit. If you can get into Caitlin's world, take advantage of it, because she just doesn't go into anybody's world. It's really hard to get in a child with autism's world. Their world is totally different from ours. The noises are intensified by 50, 100, 2,000, 2 million, to where the skills of talking like we do doesn't happen. But Caitlin's world, I can only speak. And I came about that because her world is different from ours. To be able to get into her world, take advantage of it. Because it's something amazing to be in, especially with an autistic kid. Have any questions, ask her. She will answer them. She'll talk to me first and make sure it's okay. But honestly, and I say this, like I said, not to be big shit, it's an honor to be in her life. It really is. Any autistic kid's life. Because she doesn't just do anybody. First, she comes to mama, see if mama's okay with them. She did it with Nick even. Is Nick okay person? Is he a good person? Is Duchess okay? Is Josh, is Tim okay? She wants to make sure, because she has been bullied where, Josh, you brought up the CPS level, where with Reebok, the fitness industry is a cutthroat industry like no other. Jealousy up the yin yang, just horrible, where when I got diagnosed with lupus and I went through my first round of chemo, I got reported to CPS. Child Protective Services came to my house, interviewed my kid, strictly because of jealousy.
Wow.
That's dumb. That's dumb. I get messages like I tell Tim to this day, I wish you would die already with your lupus. It's stupid. Think you're big shit? No, I don't. That's why I don't talk about it. Because I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
Oh, you want attention for Caitlin? You just want free shit?
I do want to get talk to more people from the UK and understand some of the things that, I mean, from the vaping perspective, because of the fact that it is a healthier alternative. Obviously, their government supports it, saves them money. I didn't think about these other programs, these other situations where it goes the opposite way. I didn't know this was one of them until this came up this year, and it's like, that's tough. A lot of red tape. But,
it really is. Like in California, where I was born in California. Caitlin was born in California. I didn't get to experience all the autism services till San Antonio, but Chalk in Orange County Santa Ana rather, has a beautiful program for autistic children. California has an amazing program for autistic kids. But, support one another, no matter what it is. Please do. Don't take advantage of one another, especially life is too short. Life is too damn short. Get to know people's situation. You don't know what anybody's going through till you find out. Don't give each other sad stories so you can get shit. Just be there for one another. Be legit to one another. Especially to, again, not pointing him out, but Nick gets a lot of, I know this for a fact. I've talked to several people that I know who told me about Nick and his free stuff and taking advantage of him. And that's why I stand like that with all of you. With all of you. Just because you know him does not make you any fucking better. He's the same guy. He freaking takes a shit like everyone else.
That's right. Duchess is willing to get adopted, though, as long as he can just make coils in the back room. He's good. So just pointing out that you do have an adoption proposition here.
Yeah, that's what Casey told me. She was like, look, we'd be the worst parents ever. We'd ignore you for about 14 hours every day. And I was like, look, that's fine. I'll stay in the room and I'll just build coils all day. I don't really care.
14.
Nick, in my opinion, you and Casey, if anything, what you do for the community, It's a beautiful fucking thing.
Well, thank you.
However,
I mean,
and I've had this conversation with Casey, making sure they understood where I stood and where I come from, because none of the stuff, I never wanted anything from them. And I tell you guys the same thing. I don't want anything from you guys, but the love you give me, and that's pretty final. But Nick, I tell you this again, when you sent Caitlin that Ewok, by the way, and I never asked you, you're almost a year later, what's the story behind that Ewok? Because everybody looks at it like it's the most specialist fucking thing on the planet. I'm gonna go pawn it if it means that fucking much. Go buy nachos with it. But
it's an original Ewok. I don't know how valuable it is or if it's valuable, but it's an original Ewok from when Return of the Jedi came out. It's kind of a long story of how I acquired it, but someone that Casey knew was moving and basically selling a lot of their Star Wars collection. And so he kind of offered, like, do you want to buy any of my Star Wars collection? And so I said, yeah. And I ended up buying a whole mess of stuff. And, just stuff that I had never seen before. Casey went and basically picked out anyway. So I ended up with a bunch of really cool stuff. And a lot of it I'm going to hang on to, but some of it is really cool, but it's kind of sitting in a box, and it's not out in the house, and I'm not enjoying it. And so I've been like, I want to give some of the Star Wars stuff away. And when it came up, I was like, oh, that Ewok would be perfect for Caitlin. An Ewok? Are you kidding me? So that's how it happened. Yeah. And it was here. Casey's giving me the backstory. Yeah,
I would love to know where it came about.
She just said it was a very valuable Ewok bought from a very special person. Yeah, I didn't know how much Casey wanted me to share, but yeah, it came from a very cool person, and we had it for a while, and now Caitlin owns it. It's a very valuable
it's
Ewok.
Right here, it's sitting right here. I remember when Nick and I were talking, and a lot of you actually came to me and asked, "Yo, what can I give her for her birthday?" Again, hardest person to get stuff for because she doesn't ask. She's not your normal 19-year-old kid that wants, sneaker, all these things that normal kids do. And so Nick asked, we talked. I said, you basically, like I said, about donating for the cause. Same thing with Caitlin's birthday. Give whatever you want. So I remember he sent it out. She got it, and she got a lot of books last year for her birthday. She got, again, Nick's gift, awesome. But everybody's gift that she got last year. And y'all took care of it because I had a hard time doing it myself. So y'all guys helped me make her birthday successful last year. Yeah, we had 200 people that day going Zoom, in and out, saying happy birthday. We danced, we had fun. We were just all talking and shooting the shit. And I appreciate that y'all love her that much. And getting to know her and getting to know why the whole purpose of autism comes into the mix. Josh is now in my life where I get to know his side of things. Now, as having a kid at your age, Mackenzie's age, Josh, where I get to know how it is for her now. And you're teaching me things. So thank you for that, to educate me on making myself better to help my community here in San Antonio. So thank you for that,
We're all here to help everybody, whether it be for what we're here for tonight, or what really brings us all together, other than Caitlin, is the vaping community. We've built community on helping each other, because there was no tutorials back. Well, I mean, unless you got Grandpa Grimm over here.
Yeah, Grandpa Grimm I've done my share of tutorials. Yeah.
I mean, I've been watching Nick since 2012, and I have to, everything that he has said advocacy wise has set in, and what he has done, and then what other people do beyond that. Now, something my wife brought up was that vaping is looked as a stigma. So is autism or any other type of mental disability. We just need to educate and advocate and make people aware.
It's a bit like I'm not gonna, I don't hide stuff well. So, and the reason why I kind of share these things is so you can look out for the signs in your life. And not to sad story one bit. Josh had a conversation with me yesterday, a long one, back and forth about my mom. You know, as y'all know, she has Alzheimer's, and she tends to have her moments where she attacks me and strikes me and hits me. She has a bad day, she strikes me and such. And we had one of those days yesterday. And again, I'm not one to go and tell you guys, can you talk to me about this? Can we do this or that? But thank you, Josh, for that, by the way. Today was a better day, Josh. So, you know, she had a better day today.
Happy to know that.
Yeah, she had a better day today. She was in a better space today than yesterday. Yesterday was just, she had one of those days, you know, dialysis kicks her ass. And, you know, I don't hold anything against her, what she puts me through, because number one, she's my mom. It's my job.
I know dialysis kicking somebody's ass. My father-in-law was a very bad diabetic, and seeing him come home on the days, 3 days a week, mind you, on dialysis.
Yep.
Seeing him when he comes home is just,
that's.
I mean, unfortunately, he passed away a few years ago, but he was on dialysis for 10 years.
Yeah. My dad lasted 6, and that's a big fear with lupus. With my thing where my kidneys are functioning at 75, it's a little scary for us right now. We're trying to figure out what's happening because I'm regressing a little bit. That's the thing my mom fears, is me going on that. That's the next thing to occur. It's going on dialysis for myself. But we're getting there. We're getting there, you know, and it'll get there. My first thing is, obviously, I know I have to be better. I realize that, to take care of these two ladies, but the same token, you know, am I afraid? That? Most definitely, you know, but I see my mom and my dad, and, you know, I wouldn't wish anything on anybody, any of this stuff on anybody, you know. But at the end of the day, you guys, I thank all of you for being there. The car accident, still very, very, very fresh, even though it happened a while back. It's still very fresh in Caitlin's life. She's having stress seizures now, like me. And Tim gets worried because she fell asleep last week for 32 hours?
It was a
around
long
there.
time. Yeah, her PTSD, she's admitted it outwardly about it as well. Her PTSD is pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing, though, right? Like, because I've had that, like, every so often, right? Like, I just go hard in the fucking paint for so long that eventually my body's like, fuck this shit, I'm out. I just shut down for like 14 hours and I just sleep.
Yeah, same
like
here.
a whole fucking day away.
No, most definitely. It's, you know, the car accident for me, I still don't know what happened. You know, Amelia Aguirre's in the chat. She was on my Bluetooth real time from when it happened. Caitlin was in the front seat. When like I said, I still don't know what occurred. They're not ready to tell me, nor am I ready to find out. PTSD runs hard for me because of my father. Very abusive, but also I was in an abusive relationship where I got stabbed, kicked in the head, and Tim found out some things he didn't know about me the other night. And I got stabbed by a guy, and he left me for dead behind the store. I got burned cigarettes. Can't hear in my ears because I got kicked in the head a lot. But again, all of those things, all of those fucking things, I'm still here. They didn't win.
Yeah.
They didn't win. That's why I stand with those scars. They're badge of honor, most definitely. You know, that's why with Caitlin, with her stuff, I'm afraid. I get scared. But it's still very fresh with the accident, but we're doing okay. I can't drive. The doctor has determined I cannot drive again. So it's straight up lifts from now on. There's a reason for everything. Reason for everything. Everything. And whenever I feel bad about that accident, again, I bring this up every time I talk to Duchess. Didn't know him for shit. He said, I'm glad you survived your car accident. That means everything.
No, I would never say anything like that, all right?
That doesn't
Yeah,
sound
right,
like
whatever.
Duchess.
You
That doesn't
did.
sound like Duchess at all.
No,
I would
no.
never
Way too
say
black, all
anything
right?
like
Keep it
that.
fucking metal.
No, you did. And I thank you guys for the fundraiser, as Tim knows. And I have receipts. That money went to lifts and to my chemo medicine, which costs $600 a month out of my pocket. But I do it. You got do what you got to do to survive. But I thank you guys for supporting that, and especially Caitlin, number one. Thank y'all for that. I couldn't thank y'all enough. I know y'all do it for me. I get that. I'm not a gracious person when it comes to, like Josh isn't either, with getting stuff. Yeah, we're not gracious people when it comes to getting things from people. We don't. I don't like it. You have to do it behind my back, man. Because if I find out, I'll stop. I will. I've cussed people out. I sent Josh in, and he's like, "Bitch," and I'm like, "Yeah, fuck it. I don't give a fuck." I got your address now, so. But I explained to him a little bit of why I did it yesterday, why I do it. So we're kind of in that understanding, but we're not gracious people when it comes to getting things. But thank you guys for that. That really, really, really helped, So my way of also giving back to you guys again with the stuff given away for the cause. I want to be able,
Yep.
the cause is why we're here. And I'm glad that you guys took the time to. I appreciate that, Emily. You say the nicest things. Yeah, that girl, she's my California sister. And she's in Azusa. See, I don't have a hard time with that. For anything y'all guys say I am, or who I am and what I do, it's because of you guys. Amazing, good parent, whatever. It's just me. It's just how I do things. That's the way, I try to be,
Yeah.
but I, like Tim told me, if you don't mind me sharing this, what you're gonna mind, I can't say unless I say it. Tim looks forward to the time we move to Vermont because Caitlin feels a void for him because his kid is older and he gets to have that experience with having that childlike figure, he gets to have that. So that's amazing what Caitlin does for you guys, I'm glad she does that. She doesn't realize that. So I'm teaching her that. But Josh knows autism doesn't. Thank you, Tom. We appreciate your donation. We truly do. We really do. And anybody that donates, I know this is important to some of y'all, but if y'all need the tax ID number, feel free to ask me. I'll be more than glad to get y'all to that.
Yep.
Y'all
I see it, Tom. Yep.
Y'all can claim it at the earn. Yeah. That's cool and all, but I'm only amazing because of you guys.
No, you're amazing without us. You're amazing regardless.
Yep.
I can't fuck with that. I can't.
Sorry.
It's just
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, Ern brought up a really, really good comment. He doesn't like saying my autistic cousin because it's not what defines him, and doesn't.
That's right.
He doesn't
Nope.
need. It doesn't need to be his identifier. We're all people first.
Nope.
You're absolutely correct. There's no reason for anybody who has a family member or a friend with a disability. I mean, you don't go walking around and saying, "Oh, my friend with diabetes," or "My
Sure.
friend with, an amputee," or he's only got one leg.
Yeah.
No, it's Joe Schmo or Tom or Dick or Harry, friends, family members. Nothing. What identifies you is your name
Mm-hmm.
and the person you are.
What you
not
put out to the
what
world.
you have.
What you put out to the world. It's number one.
I
man.
mean,
Yeah.
that's the same. That's the same thing for everything, though, right? Like language fucking matters. Like for example, stop calling people fucking junkies. All right, they're a person first, right?
Yep.
A person with a dependency.
Right.
Stop calling them fucking junkies.
Yeah. Let's just
When
stigmatize
I feel like
language,
Exactly,
when it-
Nick. Exactly.
When it comes to like autism,
Excuse
you
me.
need the label for medical treatment and maybe schooling and stuff like that, but you don't need the label outside of that. Individual people do not need to use that label.
No.
You're just who you are. You're special.
Yeah.
You're special in your own way. Everybody is. I mean, look at Nick here. What? Since 2009, he's been saying, I watched some of his old videos, saying the same thing for how many years? Almost nothing has changed. The advocacy side, actually, he's got this down. You wonder why he's so good at it, because he's literally been saying the same thing since 2009. It just, people, the government doesn't listen, so there's like, and you wonder why you got a little depressed there for a while, bud. Because 10 years of saying the same thing
tough.
over and over.
Yeah. Over and over again.
Nick, don't you like the fact that when you, and I'll never forget it, somebody told me go to Nick's live. Who? Grim Green, who?
That's awesome.
Joe, whatever, been vaping for a while now. I'm on my 5th year, right? And again, not involved in IG before, so got involved, right? Nick, who? Go right now. Go right now. Go right now. So one of the guys in the UK messaged him during his live, you got to add this girl. Blah, blah, blah. Woo! So therefore, Nick says, I'll add her right now. He asked me, who the fuck is adding me, dude? Who's this dude? What's he about? And you know what? Again, I'm so glad that I know him that way.
Oh, that was 3
I
years
mean,
ago.
again, Nick, anything you've done for the community, I'm not taking away any of the hard work you've done.
Oh,
but you know what? That means everything. But what means more to me is the fact that I do not call you by Grim Green. I do not do that. That's not my thing. Never have. And I apologize for not knowing who you are.
I stopped calling him Grim Green too. I just call him Nick.
Guys, he's fucking Nick.
Call him Dad,
Nick's
don't you? Call him Daddy, don't you? No, you're trying.
No, I'm not kidding. Nick, have you not noticed that? Every time I see you, I just call you Nick now. I never call you Grim.
A lot of and that's a lot of the cool kids, we end up on a first name basis.
Yeah.
Oh, don't you find it funny, Nick, that I pay every month for Patreon? Don't even touch your Discord for shit. Don't go to the Cool Kids Club chat. Don't do shit. Don't went to your stream.
That's because you're the supreme cool kid. You don't even need to fucking be around.
Yeah, you have so much street cred already. You're just
fuck.
I don't give a fuck what's going on. I can message him and find out. I'll message you all. I mean, again, I do it because I support what he does for the community. And
thank you, Bo.
His Patreon goes for the right shit, not for stupid shit. So I'm dope. But Nick, do you know about my bush, right?
Make sure you hydrate.
Oh god.
You know about my bush, Nick?
I don't believe so.
Okay, let's discuss. You want to see my bush?
I don't see why not.
I mean, see, he's not stupid like Thesis. Thesis stupid. So one day, again, this came up 5 years ago. This fucking shit where I started chemos, takes away your hair and makes you all clean and dope and what have you. Sure. So I was like, yo, back then before the Thesis thing happened, I'm like, yo, y'all want to see my bush? People are like, he's talking about the vagina. So I kept it going. I said, okay, people are stupid. Let's take advantage of it. Let's make it happen. It's okay.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. So mind you, I have it behind me at the time, and people are grabbing the concept. But yet, I don't help it either because I'm doing this. I'm doing this at the same time. I say, y'all want to see my clean bush, whatever. So Hafiza fell into it. Oh, you see my bush. Automatically he thinks vagina. He's like, I hope I'm married. I'm like, dude, let me show you my bush. Let me show you my bush. Let me show you my bush. Nick, this is what we're talking about.
And that bush has been laid.
Yeah, that bush has been laid.
Too. So everybody thinks that this bush should have its own IG and Patreon and my OnlyFans. This thing should happen.
Yep.
So yeah, people think I'm talking about my
just a 24-hour live stream of the bush.
Yeah. Like
24-hour live stream of the bush.
Yeah, like it's legit. Like the bush, everybody thinks it's a vagina issue, and I love playing that trick on. People will ask me before how you're doing. Hey, where's your bush? I'm like, dude, really?
I got a quick question for everybody else on the panel except for you, Nick, because it's about you.
Yes.
Does anybody else have the issue I have? The reason I actually still have to call him Grim Green is because I know too many damn Nicks, and if I say Nick, she's like, which one? Everybody's like, which one? Because I got Nick from Rescued who talk all the time, and Nick, the manager of my vape shop is named Nick, and we talk all the time. So it's like if I say Nick, I have to re-explain who I'm talking about. So I have to say where you come from. It's easier to just
Yep.
say Grim.
Yo, it's the same.
You
It's
just
the
call
same
him
thing with
Grim.
Chris, bro.
Oh, Chris's. We know way too many Chris's.
Yeah,
Way
there's
too
a lot
many.
of Chris. I know a few Chris's.
Nick, I guess I have a hard time, like, and you know, Josh, Duchess feels the same way where, you know, we just had the conversation the other day, calling you by Grim. I just have a hard time with it because I just, again, you're a person to me. You've always been that person to me. And
Yeah.
It's
And
like a
again-
label, bro.
Look,
Like
I
that's
even
the thing,
had-
right? Like it feels like a label to me.
I even had friends
Like
like
you're-
I had friends outside of the vape community, like just
Mm-hmm.
my band members and stuff who started calling me Grim. It's ridiculous.
By the way,
Yeah.
just one time, quick. Bring
what are
back
you
the
doing?
band. Bring back the band.
Bring back the band, yeah. Oh, dude, I'd love to play
Which
music
one?
again. Love to find time to play music again.
But also,
Yeah, it was good
Nick, do
times.
you know why I don't go in your Discord as well?
Oh yeah, Daily Vape TV too.
The
yeah.
reason why I don't go,
Oh, yeah.
2 reasons. One, too many fucking people talking at
Well,
one time.
yeah, that's what we do.
Yo, can't. my brain can't function. And number 2, I know people that are in there to support you and whatnot, and I'm just like, yo, I can't. I'm like, okay, I'll see you when I see you. You know I'm there. I support you from over here, and you know I'm again. I know it doesn't mean Grim Green is that person and whatever and what have you, but I've told people he's reaching out to people. He's a normal person, you know, because they ask all the time,
Yeah.
Nick, how'd you get him on a live? Like tonight, you have him again?
Only 8. I only have 8
Really?
guitars I can't play.
Really? Why does it matter if I have him on or not? You know, doesn't matter if we have him on or, well, how can I make that happen?
It's easy,
I'm like,
man. Just hit
dude,
me up.
I'm telling you, Nick, you take a shit like everyone else. So, I mean, what's so special about your
No,
poop?
he does
I
it
mean,
naked
you know?
apparently.
I do.
But he showers
Yeah.
fully clothed to make
That's
up
the
for it.
rumor. That's the rumor.
You know? It's
Look, I
just
don't even know why that's important, anyways. You got
Exactly.
fucking Duchess.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Duchess
hell
is in
am
the house,
I?
so do we need anything else? We have
am I?
royalty here.
I'm
You're
just
so-
kidding. That's
you're
fucked up.
stupid.
That's real conceited of me, and I apologize.
Duchess is stupid. Like, for real.
The
She's
apology is the
stupid.
fake part. The rest of it's real. No.
We literally have to turn our screens to the side because his head gets too effing fucking big. Me and Josh bring this up all the fucking time. His fucking head gets humongo like no other.
Oh, that's so true.
And it's like, yo.
I got a persona to keep up, all right?
Wait a minute. Which toffee are you promoting today? Just curious.
Oh, I haven't actually had any in quite a while, but I will tell you what you should go get is some baked, if you haven't done so already,
Oh,
and some Hogan
that
yogurts.
is- yeah. Mitch Hogan. He's a talented guy.
Yeah, I'm starting to run out of Mitch's Hogan's yogurt, so
Well-
I'm gonna have to get more.
I'll have to. I'll jump in on that Nick conversation.
Okay.
So, yeah, talking
Nobody cares.
to depends on who I'm talking to.
Sorry.
Ouch. But when they're saying Nick, knowing so many in both personal life and, you know, the vaping community, you got
Oh,
you, Nick Green, Nick Bissett, Nick Garrity.
Mm-hmm.
So when you mention Nick, you kind of have to go Daily Vape TV, Grim Green, and Nick Garrity.
Right.
oh yeah, I forgot about
And
that
Nick,
too.
and Nick
yeah, there's
Stewart.
another Nick. Even
Except for
another
it's not Nick Garrity, though. It's Thick Nick.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
thick Nick.
Yeah,
Sir
but that's
Thickness.
still adding another name, so I was just calling him Nick. It's like, oh,
I admittedly had always referred to you as Grim Green since I found you on YouTube, 2012. It wasn't until I met you at NVE 2 years ago
Mm-hmm.
that I started referring to you as Nick,
Yeah.
because it kind of solidified the fact that we had met. And I'm like,
Right.
well, he's just a regular dude. Just
Right.
because his
Yep.
his handle on YouTube is Grim Green doesn't make him any less of a human being.
Sure. Yeah. I like it when people call me Nick. Like, it doesn't bother me. It feels weird. I mean, I like it, but it feels weird. I'm not, especially at things like are you either live streams or vape shows or something like that. It's weird, but I like it because I hear Grim so much. Grim,
Yeah.
Grim.
Oh wait,
Just yell it
everyone,
across the way.
stop!
Grim. What?
Stop! We have to take a moment of silence. The legend is here. All right.
Oh.
Everyone
that's
praise the legend. Lee.
Get your
I don't know if I
milkshakes.
can
Get your
hang out
milkshakes.
here anymore.
Everyone, get your milkshakes.
I don't
Y'all
know if
can
you're
tell I
privy
don't
to
know
what
what the
that
fuck
joke
is
is,
going
but it
on.
happened here on this
All
channel.
right, I didn't mean to interrupt. Please continue, Nick.
Y'all can tell I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I think the
No,
biggest surprise was when I first learned Ruby Brew's true name.
Ah, yes. Well, it's out there now. It's on her Instagram, Melinda. And I still
Yeah, right?
I still can't call her Melinda.
No,
Like, I
Just
can tell
can't.
you right now, Nick, when I meet you in person, I will cry. But then again, I am the crybaby of the vape community. I will cry when
okay.
I see all of y'all in person as well.
You'll cry. You'll make me cry. We'll just cry together.
I'm
It's
telling you,
fine.
I make everybody cry during these fucking shows I do with Tim all the fucking time. Happy Easter, by
Yeah.
the way, y'all. Look,
Happy-
Playboy
yeah,
Bunny. Hope
happy
Oh, and I
y'all,
gotta,
you know.
I've got to thank you too. After the DC thing, I came down. You're like, breathe. It's like, okay, I needed that.
Hi, Michelle.
No, I mean,
Michelle.
like, when the first time I got confronted and having a, you want to put it this way, green moment is when we had the expo here in San Antonio. They're like, oh my God, you're Texas Vape Club. Oh my God, what? The fuck? That's me. What's up? I mean, I just, I can't see the big effing deal. I can't. I just,
And Nick doesn't matter here. I'll be honest, Nick, you're not important because Casey's the one that got me on YouTube. So,
Yep. Yeah,
she got me on
true.
YouTube with that Dollar Tree
is
pie review. If it
very
didn't
true.
happen, it would never happen. So,
The Dollar
you gotta give
I-
Casey all the credit for me being here.
I'm honestly sitting here and started the podcast with the help of Logan Exhales.
Logan's amazing too.
If this was 6 months ago, you wouldn't be seeing my face on a YouTube live or even hear my voice on a podcast. That's the social anxiety aspect of it wouldn't allow it.
Oh, his name isn't Logan Exhales anymore. It's Sir Logan of Casa. All right.
So Logan,
yeah,
He's a
get it right.
celebrity.
that sounds
now.
more like it.
Uh,
He's a
That
celebrity.
sounds more like
Okay.
it.
He's a celebrity
Lady
now,
Duchess.
so you need to show him his proper respect.
Yeah,
Josh, I
no,
have to
it
go
does.
with you.
I'm
on
just
that.
kidding, Logan. If he sees this, I'm just joking.
He's not joking, but
Duchess,
No,
are you the Meghan Markle of the royal family?
Probably. Probably.
Josh,
Look,
I'm with you on that.
I kind of identify with Grover up there. All right, my life's an absolute fucking mess.
So, Duchess, I have a question for you. What do you think about autism? I would love your thoughts or anything on your mind about autism in general. Any questions I can answer. Happy Easter, everybody in chat. I love you. I have bunny rabbit ears because that's how we roll in this house.
Already?
But
Not yet.
Oh no, not yet. You got an hour and 45 minutes until Easter
For
starts.
Happy Easter, our UK,
that's true.
UK and Australia's already in Easter, right? Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
No, I mean, not really. I mean, the only thing I'd really have to say, honestly, is because we as humans naturally just like automatically are just horrible people, and honestly, people can eat shit. But I think like the biggest hurdle that we have to do is to try to get over the hurdles, right? That's the biggest objective here. Just because I mean, things get like the book gets judged by the cover, right? And we can't be doing that shit, right? Because there's so many different points and like other factors and facets that go into like autism just as a whole, right? That just because, let's say, just for the sake of conversation, right? Let's say that Mackenzie is high functioning. I don't know if she is or not, but I'm just saying for the sake of conversation, right? But then we have Caitlin who may not operate as fast. You know what I mean? Like it really just kind of like depends, right? But Night, either way, it doesn't make either of them less special, right? Like, neither one of them is more important than the other, just because one is high functioning and the other one's a little bit behind. You know what I mean? So, I think that's honestly like the biggest thing that we got to do is stop incorporating the stigma behind it all,
Yeah.
and then, I mean, Google's a fucking thing, people.
Or better
Seriously.
yet, Google and
Like, go
DM
look
us
that.
in general. Ask
Yeah,
a parent that
Google's a
has,
wonderful resource, but
Ask
when you
someone
have
who you may know, like even if it's like a neighbor down the street or something, right?
Mhm.
Ask
You
them
want
questions. Use
ask
fucking
people.
Google, like whatever you have to do. It's just we gotta stop with the whole stigma thing and like just lumping everything into one giant fucking ball
Yeah.
of shit, and then just being like, "This is how it is," because it's not how it is. You know what I mean? Like,
Not at all.
not even in the fucking slightest.
You know, even though, like I said, I talk about Caitlin and her autism quite a bit. I do it more for awareness purposes, not for, oh, my child is this, my child is that. You know, it's not for the label, and so you can understand her as a person and who she is and what she's about. Um, and putting this out there to everybody, including panel, they know how I feel about this. If you ever hear anybody using the R word, educate them. The R word is, and it's been something that's been in the vocabulary for some time now. Oh, you're so retarded, and I get that. But for those of us that kind of fight for that word and not being used, educate. That's all you can do is educate people, just like on vaping. You know, educate people. That's how you learn as people and grow. You know, like I said, Josh, you know, I'm grateful that Mackenzie can speak. She can do all these things, and I'm so happy for her. Again, I always want better for you guys than what I ever had. And I'm so glad though she's gonna grow into this kid who I'll help to they should, any of you guys, including your child that's terrorist, your other child that's terrorist.
Jangles' daughter is a terrorist to him. I will give him that. I think she's
Yeah,
hilarious. She reminds me of my daughter so much, but she's a terrorist.
Yeah,
tiny terrorist.
yeah. Nick, Josh has a child who is a fucking terrorist. His
God, you-
his 18-month-old is a
this
fucking
conversation.
terrorist.
Oh yeah, I could see that. That sounds fun.
Oh, it's pretty dope. The story
You
the other
should
night,
have heard
I'm
this
like,
story. Oh,
why don't you share Nick? Why don't you share with Nick one of your terrorist stories? It's fucking amazing, man. I
don't
want this child
forget! Don't
stay with
forget to
me.
ask the wife. Make sure you don't get the details wrong.
Oh yeah, Nick, because the married men in this chat, this panel, the wives got their balls like that, so they can't speak unless spoken to. And
Stapled
ask
right to the
permission.
marriage certificate. Yep.
That's the grip on the balls, if you will.
Um,
So yeah, tell them it's fucking
so-
hilarious.
today,
She just laughed.
she actually cried for a solid 25 minutes because she didn't have boogers.
What? Huh?
And then she got boogers because she cried for a half hour.
Wow.
She will literally,
That's,
if there were things on the coffee table in the living room, she will take them all off and just whip them on the floor
Dang.
for no reason.
Sure.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Put it back
Oh
on.
yeah, like
Throw
Nick,
it
I
right
was a
back off.
terrorist. I was a terrorist when I was a kid. I would go and scream, "Puto, puto, puto, puto," all over the
Hey,
fucking
Jangles.
house. Legit. Yeah, I have pockets in my diapers. Remember, Josh? I put crayons in my diapers. My mom changes diapers and fucking crayons without full of shit on them because I thought I had pockets and shit.
We went to a town beach earlier today, and we flew some kites. Now the little one's playing in the sand, and she is having a blast. Could walk away from her, she wouldn't care because she's playing with sand. It's gotten a little bit colder.
Mhm.
The wind has picked up. We're right on the water. So we decided to leave. We literally had to fireman carry this child away from the sand headbutting my wife in the face for no reason other than she could not play with the sand anymore.
Oh.
Okay, Nick, you know I was going to ask this question about to come out of my big mouth, but
what?
Are you ever going to all make us aunties and uncles and have a baby Grimm?
No, I don't think that's in the cards really, in any capacity.
That's already happened. His name is
that.
Nico.
Yeah.
I got a small
Schnauzer.
question actually,
Schnauzer,
considering
that's enough.
this whole thing. I know what we're here for, but are we gonna do any sort of prizes tonight?
Tim probably wants me to do that on my IG, unless because of the fact of YouTube's rules.
Yeah, YouTube sucks with stuff like that.
Doesn't like to giving aways. I mean, we can go after, like, we can give it probably another 10 minutes here, and then we can go jump on IG if you want to do that.
Yep.
Okay.
I have stuff obviously to give, so we can do that. I mean, but
Just
first
just wanted to clarify because I know
I can't do it on YouTube.
You know, stuff to give away.
One suggestion that I could make. YouTube doesn't have to know about it. Take everybody's name that's in the chat after you've populated the replay.
Yep.
And put it into a randomizer.
You can do that.
Oh yeah.
I'm down for that. Okay, so
damn, bro, you're smarter than you look.
Okay, so why don't we do this?
How do you do that?
We got 24 people in here now, Tim. Right?
Yes.
So therefore, I will go ahead and put up. Fuck me. You know what? This would be a good time to do it. I will put up an Aegis with a Falcon as the giveaway for tonight.
Oh.
And mind you, this is not a new Falcon and not a new Aegis. These are from my own personal collection for those that do know what these mean to me. Just like all you guys have mods that mean the world to you. So
yeah, we do.
So what we'll do is, Josh, if you can help Tim do that, we'll get it together, and whoever wins, I will give away one of my personal legends, my personal Falcon, and I will give that away tonight in honor of Autism Awareness and the show that we're doing. I will put it up tonight for that. And once Nick gets his stuff situated with me, I will put that out there to the world. When he gives up, like I said, Dwayne, what was Dwayne going to do exactly, Josh? So I know.
He's just going to send you a whole mess of whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured it would just be liquids or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said he was sending his wife to the fulfillment center at some point, and he's just going to pull up a box and send it.
Okay. Like I said, on Monday, we have, again, thank you, Nick Rescued. We'll be giving away just strictly on Monday 2 limes. And then the following Monday, we'll give away 2 limes. Then we have Vicious Vixens who will be given away. We also have KVTV who messaged me while we're on the live. I told them I'll get with them after we're done. We have Moustache given away. We have 2 CBD companies given away. We have Pamela Creations, a wonderful girl I met off of Etsy, who's going to be giving away some awesome products that she makes out of resin. That she'll be also contributing. Duchess is contributing coils and whatnot.
Lethal's also contributing coils as well.
Yep.
Yes, Card Cartel. Adam did message me again about that. But tonight I think would be a really solid opportunity to give away one of my mods that means the world to me, and one of my Falcons that means the world to me. I couldn't imagine doing it on another live but this one. So, and for those of you in the chat and panel that don't have children with autism and you guys have no connection to it, I appreciate you guys taking the opportunity to have us both on and to listen to our stories and to ask us questions and to get to know what it is. Because, again, all vaping wise, and they wouldn't think you would give us the time of day, because if it's not vaping, it's not happening. No, there's more, to that. So thank you, everyone that showed up for that reason, to get us to know us outside of that, outside of vaping. It's very important that we do that, especially like I said, Duchess and Nick on the panel where Nick didn't know a lot of stuff about me, and a lot of stuff about Josh's and our story, and a lot of you guys in chat and whatnot. So thank y'all guys for taking the opportunity to hear us and get to know us and take that time. And again, Nick, and I point Nick out and everyone else, but Nick especially, because Caitlin wants something, Nick gives it. Nick does it. Oh, Caitlin wants it?
Yeah.
Dope. What do you want, Caitlin? Oh, you want me to go live for 10 million? I'll do it. Oh, same thing. Duchess, Caitlin? Oh, all day long. What you want, girl? I mean, but Nick especially, where Ern, you can send me a tank that uses Falcon coils. I haven't been able to use it. I'll never use it. It's an Og Wave Skynet tank. I think it'll have some Falcon coils too. Yeah, I don't disagree with it. I'm just a real asshole when it comes to Falcons and shit. I'm just an utter bitch when it comes. It has to be that or it's not. Just that's how I roll. Please don't ask me for any more coils today. I already got 2 messages. Can you send me some coils? Yeah, my burnt ones. Y'all should know that by now. I will send you burnt coils. Have y'all not learned throughout all these years? I'm not going to send you my shit. I barely can get coils for me now. So much as to get it for everyone else. So, yeah. I mean, but for you guys especially, like I said, I point out Nick a lot because I know how busy he is. We Are Super Good has expressed to me what they're going on with him, and then he's got the juice thing, and then he's got everything else. Then you got Dwayne, then you got all of you guys got life, not just Nick. Everyone here's got shit to do. So for y'all to give us your time today means the absolute world. However, if y'all want to know why Nick is here and how I got him here, blame my kid because he will do anything for that child. Anything for Caitlin. Caitlin speaks again. What you want? What you want, baby girl? Oh, your birthday's coming up. We're going to do something. So, yeah. I don't know what it is so special about that kid, but whatever. Y'all like her. I mean, y'all can, whatever. She's all right. I mean, if you like that kind of girl, I mean, whatever, you know.
Well, that's just it. Hope you're right. I mean, yeah, maybe we don't have to deal with it directly because we don't have a child with on the spectrum and stuff, but it's family, whether or not it's blood or not. Family and friends that matter the most, especially to someone who has problems with connecting with people. And Nick has made that connection. It was very important to him to be here tonight, especially after Thursday. Oh, you gotta watch that. She was.
Oh, you'll cry.
Fangirling so much, and Duchess too. I mean, it's really important. I mean, those connections are made. Make them solid, and that's not just for here on YouTube, but in your real life situations. And it doesn't have to be autism. Make those connections. Be there for one another. You know, check on people and actually really check on them. Don't just check on them and walk away, especially if they answer. I mean, I've seen that before. Oh, how you doing? Oh, I'm not doing so good. This is going on. Oh, okay. And don't do that. That's the worst thing. That's actually the opposite of helpful. So reach out and actually help people. And that's a big deal. And don't be afraid to stand up outside your comfort zone and be surprised how much that comfort zone can open up. Josh can attest to this. And thanks to Casey and you, Nick, because we did message a little bit in the beginning, getting me to start focusing more on, being an advocate. And now I speak up at hearings all the time. Your story matters more than anything. And that's whether mental health related
very
or
much matters.
In the vaping community. Your story will move mountains. Whereas a lot of times these people I've been told directly from the opposing side and our side, so to speak, that they don't care about the studies. It matters what their constituents actually have going on in their lives. And that feels the same way even in the mental health community. They matter more what can we do to help you? Well, this is what helped me. This is what helped them. And that's how you get things moving forward. Whereas
we do know in our community, right, Tim? And you know this, a majority of our community do have addiction issues.
Yep.
A lot of them do. Fuck, it's huge in our community. A lot of them have some addiction issues, and then you have the mental health issue. Again, you don't know that unless you actually take the time. So as Tim knows, my personal thing was when I started doing lives was, okay, vaping is cool. Totally got it. But I want to know who you guys are. Because there's more to you guys than this. I know something has to be bothering. We got to know. Like I said, I learned stuff from, oh my God, you're going to make me cry, Cassie. Shut your damn mouth. Shut your mouth.
Thank you, Red. That's very nice.
Cassie, you've done more for me in the past year than we have known you than my own mother has my entire life. Yeah, see, shut up.
That's actually true, sadly. I mean, that actually kind of goes for most of the community. Um, sometimes blood's not always that close to you, and it matters more when you have family that you
I hit
choose.
that crybaby.
Not
Right.
because,
Trying to
you
stream.
guys.
I'm just kidding.
We couldn't make it through without that bottom roller
Let it out.
coaster. It had to happen.
Look, let it out.
See, you guys, see, what I do for y'all is because I would never want y'all to ever go through anything. And if I can do something for you guys in any shape or form, whether it's to hear you out, if I don't have the money, I'll figure it out. If I don't got answers, I'll get them. I don't have much to give for what I have in my heart. And I want to be there for you guys because y'all been there for me, plain and simple. And if I can make your day that much better, then by all means, I'm going to do that. Because again, the baby means the world to me. You don't know how much shit I got on the first rally y'all did in DC where, oh, you're such a big deal in the community. Why aren't you here? Because I'm sick. I can't fucking do it. Then Tim, I told him I got shit for the other one y'all just did. Well, why aren't you here? You should be here. You're a big part of the community because I'm fucking sick. I can't fucking do it. I couldn't, especially with COVID. I couldn't fucking do it. But I love you guys, but everything's sincere with me. And I hope I do enough. And if I'm not, please let me know. If there's something I can do better, let me know. We got a lot of advocates and we got a lot of things in life, in our community, but we don't have a lot of sincere. Well, we do have a lot of sincere people, but not as sincere as we should be. Because a lot of people I do know have hidden agendas, unfortunately. But if those words mean everything. Y'all can give me every fucking materialistic thing in the fucking planet, take care of my bills for the rest of my life. Nah. When y'all say shit like that, that's what means the world to me. That's what sticks with me. So I'm glad that I'm able to do those things. Because when you can make somebody happy, that is absolutely everything. From sending tortillas to Nick, to Tim, to sending you juice that I have, to Josh sending you that keychain, to Duchess sending you the fucking crap ass Falcon 2 tank, which I can't stand for shit.
Well, this thing's a banger, bro.
I some tech fucked up on that.
Shout out to the Casey setup.
But I cried because it's just who I am. It comes from a sincere place, and we need that. We need more real, sincere people. Then life's too short. Don't wait till you get sick or something bad happens in your life to be that way. Don't wait for that shit. Don't do that. Do it now while you can enjoy that person while they're in front of you. It's too late when they grow, dude. What can you do then? Not a fucking thing, And I hope I touch your lives every day. If I don't, and I'm sorry if I'm not here, it's just I got shit I got to take care of here at home. But I do think of y'all all the time. All the time. Like I said, I don't go in Discord because there's just so many people. I'm like, duh, no. I type and I leave. But y'all are worth everything to me. Y'all are the world. Know that. If y'all don't think y'all touch my life as much as y'all touch, as much as you think I touch yours, y'all are sorely mistaken. You don't know how grateful I am for you guys. Not one bit. Not one bit. But thank you guys for everything you have done for me and Caitlin first and foremost. And I look forward to her birthday coming. She's looking forward to it. Again, y'all may not exist and it may be the Grim Green show, but that's okay. Because, Nick's like, shut up, hope you're going to make me cry. Yeah, Nick, I'm known for that. Ask Tim. Right, Tim? He describes it as a roller coaster in this show. It always goes like, Hope, fuck you in the ass, and then here's Hope crying like a douchebag. You know what I mean?
Fuck you in the ass, and then
yeah, like, come on, fuck you in your ass.
You're a roller coaster, Hope.
Duchess Coils is my world from the legend.
Yeah. Like Duchess, I'm telling you, this little shit he's got going on right here, nah, he's a dope ass motherfucker. He really is.
Like, we could really make this the Graham Greene show.
Lee.
Look, watch. All you gotta do is just go. Well, hello and welcome. Welcome and hello. It's Saturday. It's also the Autism Awareness and Acceptance stream. Got a full stream planned out for you. Got some
Action
water
packed.
that we're drinking. Hashtag drink it through a straw like a man.
Hey, that was pretty good, Breeze Stones.
Before we go,
Oh, sorry,
into,
Duchess. I called you Breeze Stones.
No,
Yeah.
no offense.
Yo,
No offense to you.
Look,
no offense to
I
you.
can't be
Nick.
the Breeze Stones killer unless I like in vibe, right? So it's like I get empowered by wearing my Breeze Tone shirt.
He looks like he's rubbing his nipples. Did you notice that?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I
Like,
actually kind of was because I saw Lee was in the chat.
Exactly. And y'all guys, like Amelia just brought up Caitlin's 21st birthday. Her wish is to have a Zoom party, depending upon COVID and where we're at, because our first goal is hopefully ECC will come back. And if I had a choice between NVE or ECC, I'd rather go back home to California. Go back home because I've been there 6 years. I'll be there. But she wants to have a margarita with all of you guys over Zoom. Caitlin wants a margarita.
Dude, I would fucking totally get down on some margaritas. For sure.
She wants a margarita
Hands
for her birthday.
down.
She wants a margarita for her birthday.
And Margs.
Yeah, and I did ask the guys for help for her birthday this year. We can just try to get more people involved, make it as special as we can, especially with the year she's had. And again, she's not any more special than any other kid. It's just I can only speak of her because she's my kid, But I
mean, shit, we're doing this during through Zoom, right?
Yeah.
Lee, we're not buying her
man, I'm going whenever her birthday is. Let me know. I'm going to buy some fucking margarita mix and some salt and everything, bro.
May 4th, man. May 4th, Star Wars Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you. Yeah, most
definitely. All right, I know, wrong show, but see either way.
Wrong, yeah. I was gonna say
the spirit was there. I appreciate that.
The spirit was there.
No, but no, Nick. Nick hasn't been a part of the shows where he's seen me crying, then everybody starts crying, and they said, "Man, you had me laughing like a motherfucker."
Lee's gonna send you some milkshakes, Duchess. Don't worry.
Yeah,
you got a lifetime supply coming your way.
Milkshake issue.
Holy shit.
Yes, I do. And any of you guys, if y'all ever need a place to stay in San Antonio, it's open. I have the room y'all can stay in to come in Texas.
But you're a hater, Josh.
But no, seriously, Nick, if for any of you guys, any show that's coming up, NB is going to be happening in June.
I'll talk to you later, bro.
Night, bro.
Thank you.
Night, bro.
I'd rather go back home to California. As much as NVE, there's tons of you guys over there, but I'd rather go back home to California.
I don't know if there's going to be another ECC.
Well,
I don't
think
there would
be. I'll probably go home and visit anyway. I'll go home and visit anyway. So yeah, I remember telling, get this shit. So I told Casey like a dumbass, another Hope incident. Yeah, I want, Casey knows that I'm going to go visit these guys and I want to have a drink with them. I said, yeah, I'll bring my Grim Green glass, right? She's all, Hope, you do know we have those here, right? I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Y'all have those at your house, don't you, Nick? But Hope is going to bring hers because God forbid that y'all don't have it.
Yeah.
There at your house.
So that's important. I get it.
I mean, I'm thinking, hello, just like Vaping Jedi. You like Star Wars? That's so stupid. Like, I'm just fucking stupid as fuck. Like
really? If you go to California, let me know. I'll totally hit up California. Hashtag shout outs to Kaiser Foundation Anaheim.
Oh yeah, Kaiser Foundation is humongous. Oh yeah, no. If ECC doesn't even happen, the intention to go back home is there. It's just like I said, COVID happened, and but the goal is to go back home and take Caitlin to Sesame Place in San Diego because it's they're made especially for kids with disabilities. So that's a good place to take your children if you have kids have disabilities to Sesame Place, and so San Diego will be a place of point of visit, but to go back home would mean everything, Again, NVE is important. It really is, but I'd rather see y'all guys outside of it, and have y'all, there on a personal level.
I've never
Like,
been to
no,
a convention. I never got
they're
a chance.
dope. They're dope.
Yeah, they're pretty dope.
I
mean, they
didn't
used to
go
have
to
a
the
lot of
last
fun.
one because I still had crowd anxiety because I hadn't went to the DC rally yet, and I missed that one. And then because I could have went my shop, and I regret it now because I didn't know that the vape fam doesn't give me the anxiety I get in normal crowds. Like I
Tim, I
didn't know
have
that
to do
until I got to
something real
DC.
quick. Your
Oh
wife
yeah,
is
we
a
need
bitch.
another
Your wife is
hope
a
moment
bitch.
story.
Your wife is a bitch because she wants Nick to know what I did.
Oh boy.
So, homegirl hadn't slept, what, Tim, 4 days?
Oh God.
Somewhere
Yes.
around that area. Okay, I don't sleep well. Insomnia kicks my ass. Plus, my mind's always running what to do. PSD, I get screaming nightmares and stuff like that from the chemo, all the shit, right? So I said, okay, Carol, when Lone Star Vapors, her shop went down, and trying to help her out. So I said, hey, you have some Falcon clothes? Yeah, I have 5 or 6 boxes. I said, dope, I'll buy them from you. So I got some money, as I call it, the Joe dough. So I said, fuck it, I'll buy some clothes while I have the money because I ain't going to have it. So $63, Nick. Okay? Pendeja, right here, sent her $630 through PayPal.
Yowza.
Yeah, I fucked up there, man. I saw the notification when I woke up. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yo, I sent you fucking 630. She's like, I saw it, you dumbass. You're so special. I was like, dude, refund that shit. That's the only shit I have, man. Yeah, so if y'all order shit, make sure y'all are awake and coherent because shit don't work well when that's,
Hey, that doesn't always work
$630.
badly. Doesn't always work badly. That's how I wound up ordering from. I forgot. I didn't order off Stan's site, but I got a unicorn.
Yeah.
But ironically, I wound up getting a number 6 unicorn, 006, because of accidentally ordering from the wrong site. So I was actually kind of blessed with that. I was kind of happy. So, see?
Yeah,
it can go either way, Hope. So don't give up hope. You can do it again.
Dude, I'm more than sure I will. Like, Nick, I hate to ask you this, and again, I'm not doing an interview with you, but I gotta ask, is there anything, and again, I share this with you, you know why? Because I want you to be so more successful than you really are, because you deserve it. All of y'all deserve it. But is there anything new that you're coming out with? I ask you that all the time, but
no. I mean, we just did the baked stuff, which originally wasn't even going to be like a US release, but we got it done ahead of schedule, and so we kind of dropped the baked liquids. Nothing really else coming. I'm doing some super secret liquid stuff with Super Good over there in the United Kingdom, because
they told me a little,
awesome.
not everything, but they told me
they're a great company, great liquids, and so I'm excited to do that. But that's it. I don't think I have anything else in me. Like, I don't want to do another RDA or an RTA, or I don't know.
Is it because you're already like to the point where, I just want to breathe and live, man?
Well, I mean, a little bit of that. I mean, it's a little bit of that. It's a lot of, I've been at this 12 years now, and it's taken its toll on me, and I just get tired and overwhelmed. And, I still honestly have fun with it, and I have fun geeking out with vape stuff and streaming, and it's fun. But it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of you, especially a product release like it's a stressful time from beginning to end. It's just crazy stressful, and even afterwards. And you start sending out units, and you're like, "Are people stoked? I don't know." And then some people are stoked, and then you get that email where it's like, "Oh, my glass broke, my chimney's bent, my thing. Can you rip?" And it's like, "All right, well now we have all these." It's just a stressful thing that I don't actively seek out.
Of course.
I don't need the stress of a product release.
By the way, I apologize for bringing up the RDA that I said that you were going to send me. I was just fucking with you.
I did say that. I did send it. I'm just like, but again, y'all guys opened my mind to, again, I dripped before, but and that lasted, I ain't going to lie, a month. Drip.
Done. Bucket. Falcon all the way straight up. But you guys are right. If you guys have the opportunity to drip, please do, because sub homes are not going to be there with all the time.
And it's just, they're going to be less accessible, and I'm assuming at vape shops they're going to be probably a little bit more expensive. Hopefully they don't jack up the prices, but they're always going to be a little bit more pricey.
No, like Nick told me that one day we were live. He says, "Hope, do you ever consider using another tank besides Falcon?" I was like, no,
You asked that
Dripper or
question. You should
something?
not have asked that question.
no. I told him no. He's like, you should. And that's when he brought up the RDA thing because, again, this was before the vape mail and stuff was starting to occur when we had this discussion. And y'all are right. Y'all are 110% correct. I need to have that because, again, like it's not going to be accessible.
More
Buying
sustainable.
coils like toilet paper,
They're so good.
that's where I'm at right now, trying to get as many coils as I can because it's going to be hard to get.
Yeah, $630 worth.
Yeah, $600 worth of coils, by the way, is crazy. It's fucking crazy stuff, you know. But I, y'all are absolutely correct. If you have the opportunity to drip, get to know it. Y'all are gonna have to teach me a lot of things, though. I'll tell y'all that right now because I don't know a lot.
What we're here for.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know a thing. You know, about dripping as much as you guys do.
Hope,
you know?
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but installing coils is kind of my whole life. So if you
Really,
need
is it? Really? I wouldn't have.
help, you need help, let me know. Just don't ask Nick because he can't install coils.
Apparently, I can't install coils.
Why is that, Nick?
I've got 2
Why
sets
is
of
that,
Duchess
Nick?
coils
Wanna
set
share
aside.
that?
Ready
Look.
for the Valhalla.
I just like to give him shit, and I just like to joke with him about it. But we had a mishap one night when we were hanging out.
Mishap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mishap on that Valhalla 28.
Where
It'll
on
get
the same
rectified.
setup, all right? Same setup. Suicide, Valhalla 28.
Tim, 10 o'clock my time, we can go ahead. So Nick can
Same
go,
coils,
everybody can do their thing.
all right? Same coils. They perfectly fit. You guys can see this, all right?
They perfectly fit.
They perfectly fit, all right? Nick had a problem installing 5-wrap 26 gauge aliens.
I did. You know, and I mean, man, they perfectly.
And so now I just don't let him live it down
Yeah. I'll get
because
just.
I'm an asshole.
I'll put your coils in the friggin' Valhalla 28 on a build stream.
Hi, Angela. How are you, sweetheart?
To be honest, it really
Angela.
actually doesn't really
Hello,
matter to me.
Angela.
I just like to give people shit for things.
There's a
It's
name I
funny.
haven't seen in a while.
funny.
Hey, Angela.
Oh, welcome back.
So what I wanted to do, because I was telling Nick and Code that give it to another 10 minutes till 10 o'clock, then so Nick can go because he has things people have to do. Because usually after the show, me,
Yeah.
Duchess, and all of us tend to go after the show and start talking. But
Yeah.
tonight,
Yeah, I got Mexican food to order.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's going
I
to
mean,
be a
not
little
Mexican
different
food, but
for me this time because we haven't had dinner yet. It's the
Taco
time,
Bell.
you know. Yeah.
Nah,
so-
bro, I'm getting Filibertos, bro. I'm getting that real shit.
But you know what, Angela, I can tell you this right now. She's another beautiful young lady I have not had the pleasure of talking to.
Oh, Angela Garrity's here. Oh, I love you so much, Angela.
I know.
I've never had the honor of talking to her. So maybe, Angela, if you ever have the time, we can cross paths and get to know one another. That'd be dope. I have references here so they can tell you that I use y'all for everything I can get out of y'all.
You want to
yeah.
get an in on the conversation? Just talk about music.
Talk about what?
Talk
I love music.
Talk about music.
Oh.
You're all set. So
Yeah.
she has
you
a
know.
very wide variety of music she listens to, so it's actually really easy. You're not going to hit a wrong string.
So I brought Caitlin back
Hey,
because
Caitlin.
I wanted to remind people why we were here to begin with, and also because of Mackenzie as well. Autism is big and huge, and it's always going to be part of our lives. It doesn't define who she is or makes her who she is. Just part of her life. This is something that's there. But if you get to know her, she's a pretty dope kid, you know. But again, I brought her back because I want her to thank people. So thank you for everything.
Thank you for everything.
And what else? What else should people look forward to? What's on May 4th?
My 20th birthday.
woo!
Hi.
Yes.
So are you gonna invite everybody to come that's here?
Yes.
Especially who?
Green Nick.
Fuck
Oh,
all the rest of
Caitlin.
y'all. It's
He's
about
so
who
much
plays
better at
there.
that than we are.
Yeah. See? Nobody else. That's why I'm telling you, if you guys can see the replay from the show Tim had on Thursday, Tim could not contain himself because she did the show with him for 40 minutes talking back and forth. without me really cueing her, without me. And he was like, yo, he was about to cry because, again, when you can get a child into their world, take advantage of it as much as you can. But again, she has a special connection with Nick. And I'm, and you know what, Nick? I don't, why? Why do you like Nick? What makes Nick special?
We all love him.
We all love him?
Yes.
That's all you need. All you need is love.
Yeah.
The
What
Beatles
about
said
Casey?
that.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
She's
Fuck
beautiful
yeah, the
too,
Beatles
right?
Oh
said
yes,
that.
she is.
Nick,
Yeah.
Casey's beautiful, but Nico too, though.
Nico's
Nico
so
is
cute.
special, you know.
Nico's so cute.
Look at Bunny.
Look at Bunny.
Look at the Bunny. Bunny's here.
Look at
But-
that bunny.
I want you to say thank you because we're going to end it at 10 o'clock so we can eat dinner and everything.
Yeah.
But you want to tell everybody thank you?
Thank you for everything.
And what's your advice for everybody?
Remember, my advice is be love and be kind to another.
I love it.
Thank you, Kate.
Best advice.
Well
Alright.
said.
Okay. Deuces. Peace. Caitlin.
I'm out. No.
So we got another 8 minutes before we go. Josh, you want to explain how this giveaway is going to go? Because you told me, but don't know.
I'm so
What are we doing?
confused on how to do that too. So
Yeah.
So you
So,
want to explain that?
because YouTube doesn't like, as Phil Basardo would say, not a contest. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take the names of everybody in chat after Tim just once he gets everything populated for the replay. If you want to get a hold of me, Tim, and we can work on it together, whatever you want to do, just let me know. All the names that are in chat, because I'm sure once the video replay populates, the chat also does too. Just take those names, throw them over to like random.org or something like that, and we'll randomize who's going to get the legend.
The legend and the Falcon tank.
Falcon tank.
Mhm.
So tonight's
So
not
Nick,
a
I'm going to bring up
contest.
a good memory. See if this gets Nick emo. So
So-
Nick,
Not hard to do.
if Nick remembers last year, and the reason why I bring this up is because again, the connection of Star Wars with him and Caitlin. Caitlin, I bought this for her last Easter. Remember that, Nick?
Oh, that you bought.
And I remember taking a picture and tagging Nick on it and Eric, my husband,
so good.
that's not aware of it, but I think he knows already. He ain't stupid. But yeah, this is one of the good memories Nick has with Caitlin too, is Chewy Easter edition of
Easter Chewy edition.
Chewbacca, But yeah, man. What are y'all gonna do for Easter, guys? Any special, anything dope? Anything?
Low key.
Yeah, low key. Easter.
I actually do have something that I'm doing tomorrow for Easter.
What are you doing? Are you painting your personal eggs? Just kidding.
No. I'll wait till we do sign outs to tell you.
yeah.
Oh, well, fuck yeah. I mean, we got cascarones for those that ain't down in the brown. Cascarones are eggshells with confetti, and you break them on people's head. The most dopest cascarones you can fuck with somebody with is put pepper in them and glitter. Fuck yeah. Done it. Caitlin has a hard time cracking cascarones on people because she feels like she's doing something wrong and hurting you. So she gets them and throws them on the floor or against the wall. So we got 24 of cascarones that I bought. So I'll do a video of that for y'all tomorrow for Easter. But we're just gonna watch RuPaul and relax, man. Keep it cool, But
Low key.
yeah, most definitely. So Tim, your show, brother. You want to start closing it out? And again, with the winning, y'all contact Josh because I'll find out who it is and I'll send it. But
Yeah,
you wanna
because
go
I'm not going to
now?
do really well with trying to figure this out without his help. So that said, why don't we do the sign outs in the order everybody came in? Let's start off with this guy you may have heard of, you might not have. I mean, in case you haven't heard of him, go check him out. This Not Duchess here. Go ahead,
Oh,
Not
yeah.
Duchess.
I'm not Duchess Coils.
I don't even like that dude. That
Can't
fucker
Yeah,
dude.
I
Man,
can't
but his
install. I
shitty
can't
coils
build. I can't
shit.
Clapton. I can't. I'm not Duchess.
I mean, you can Clapton. We've seen the videos.
Yeah,
Oh,
poorly.
real quick, guys. Derek put that he
But
went to the
if
emergency
Nick can
room.
do
Are
it,
you
anyone
okay,
can do it.
Derek? Derek put that he was in the emergency
Derek.
room tonight. I hope
Damn,
you're
Derek.
okay. Hope you're okay. DM
Oh,
me and let
yeah.
me know what's happening, my brother.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the super chat. And that's in pounds. So what does that mean? How much is that? Like $10 million? I don't know, but I don't care how much it is. But thank you. Thank you. I
£5.
Thank you,
appreciate
Vogan.
you.
Thank you very much, Vogan.
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you.
It's
And
Vogon, okay? Haven't you ever seen
Vogon.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Four
Galaxy?
guns.
Oh,
don't
yes,
okay,
yes.
go ahead, Duchess. I'm sorry. I cut
42.
you off. I apologize.
Hey, continue what you're doing, Nick.
No,
Or-
babe, I'm good.
Oh,
I just
that-
wanted to make sure
I'm just
Derek
saying
was okay.
goodbye. Signing off. That's all. That's me. I'm Grim Green. I'm all over the place. I don't matter.
He's not Duchess, so.
I'm just not Duchess.
No, but Nick, what? Like I said, you joining tonight was meaningful.
Yeah.
Again, I know
You know.
you did it for Caitlin, you did it for the cause, but
Yeah.
Well,
Thank
you for just
and
being in our lives.
I honestly really learned a lot tonight that I really didn't know about before. It's really eye-opening, and so thank you for being open and being able to communicate and educate that to me. I mean, that's helpful for me. I appreciate that.
Oh, our pleasure.
Keep
Our
the
pleasure.
awareness going.
Most definitely, always. Like my ex-husband said, aren't you aware of it by now? It's been 17 fucking years.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bitch, but still.
But
Gotta
not
keep
enough
it going.
people are,
Yeah, Go ahead, Tim. Who's next? I'm always last. So, Nick, you might want
Right.
to stick around for this one because that's when I get stupid.
I'll actually be nice to Duchess because not the Grim
Yeah.
Green. Because he likes to be last and you're going to be last. I'll let him be last of these, and I'll let this vaping Jedi dude here, from Star Trek. Come on.
Hey, do you like Star Wars vaping Jedi? Who the fuck does that? Oh yeah, this bitch. Just like Grim Green. Yo, you like hey, so do you do stuff on YouTube for vaping? Nah, who is that dude anyway? Go ahead. I'm sorry, vaping Jedi with Star Trek. I mean Wars, whatever.
Tim, thank you for allowing me on to share my journey, and it's continuing. It's going to keep going.
Always, my brother, always.
My name is Josh. I go by the Vaping Jedi on Instagram. You can find me over there. If a little shameless plug, I know not what we're here for, but still, I have a podcast called Across the Pond with Ad Sloan, the Cloud Cartel UK. Go give us a listen over on Spotify, iTunes, Google. Like, we're kind of all over the place. It's not just a vaping podcast; it's kind of an everything podcast.
Yes, it's beautiful. I loved it. Oh, by the way, Josh, just so people know, I loved his podcast because when I heard it, he made me cry that day, like usual, because he said they say these lies about me constantly. However, when you can go to a podcast and they start saying, this is who I think is awesome in history, I mean, that was fucking dope, by the way, Josh. I loved it. So thank you for sharing that with us as well. Thank you.
And again, I'd also like to shout out and thank Nick and not the real Grim Green. Anyway, for everything that everybody does for this community, and I'm glad I was able to educate you, Nick, because of all the years you educated me. Now I can return the favor.
And I appreciate it.
If you, Duchess, Tim, or anybody else in the chat, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me a DM on Instagram or send me an email, vaping_Jedi@outlook.com, and I'll do my best to answer the questions. Vaping or autism related. Doesn't matter. You want to shoot the shit? I don't care.
Yeah.
Modest terrorist kid. Fuck it. Terrorist.
One thing that I do, two things I want to say. Nick, because you're the Star Wars fan I know you are.
Yeah.
Years ago, I had a customer when I was working residential pest control who had a Star Wars shrine in his basement.
Okay.
He
I like him
had
already.
he had an original poster for Revenge of the Jedi.
Oh, wow. That's rare. That's a real rare thing, man. That's cool.
Got it directly from the movie studio. Lucky bastard.
That's kind of incredible.
Second thing, dude, you got to make fluffy size hoodies.
I know. I know. We're going through our stock of these ex-smoker hoodies. I want to do new zippy hoodies that aren't the ex-smoker design. Like I love this design, but I get it. And it's not for everybody. So we're going to do new hoodies, and yes, we're going to do all the sizes.
I need a 4X hoodie.
All the sizes. Yes.
Oh yeah, Nick.
Yes.
I would like something that Caitlin can apply to Caitlin. If you don't,
Sure.
like, oh, he's like, really, bitch, you're really gonna start? Yeah, I want you to do this. Start writing it down. Just kidding. No,
Make
just the
Caitlin
fact that.
specific hoodie. Got it.
Well, no, it's because the ex-smoker thing doesn't apply to
Yeah, I know.
her. You know
I
what
get
I mean?
that.
So I was
Yo-yo
just wondering
hoodie.
if,
Yeah, I'm gonna do something a little bit more. Yeah, universal.
The not Duchess hoodie.
Not Duchess.
yeah,
Duchess killers.
not Duchess. Okay, Duchess, your turn, sweetheart. Here we go,
Hey,
guys.
Josh, are you done?
I'm good. Thank you.
Love you, Josh.
All right,
Love
Tim,
you
you
so
can
much.
go.
Appreciate it.
I'm good.
Go.
Are you good? All right. Texas Mama, you can go. I'm always last.
Okay. Well, first and foremost, Tim, thank you for bringing everybody into my life. Yep, I'm gonna cry again. When you've been through so much shit in your life and you meet people like this, blessed and lucky, thank you, Tim, for bringing the people you brought into my life. Nick, thank you for, you deal with a lot of people on the daily, but to add me out of nowhere, and us staying as close as we are, thank you. Because again, I cherish my relationships with everyone. But with you, like I said, I'm sorry I didn't know who you were, didn't know how big of a deal you were. But like I said, I'm glad I didn't. Because,
Famous.
I got to know you as a person, your wife and your doggy.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, I totally recognize you. But you as a person,
Thanks, man.
all of you as people mean the world to me. But thank you for loving Caitlin, every single one of you. Thank you for being here. Josh, thank you for teaching me that, nowadays what's happening. Anytime you got any stuff, please educate me. Because 17 years or not, you can be the pro at anything. But if you don't open your mind to still learning, you fall, just right there at a wall. You can always learn. So thank you for accepting me, for accepting Caitlin. And my connection with you is humongous. So thank you for allowing me to send you some autism stuff. And I sent it to you because, again, I know what it's like, but I sent it to you because it was done for me. So that's the least I can do for you if I have it, which I do. So thank you. Duchess, again, always. Thank you for being there. Thank you for opening up to me and letting me get to know who you are. And that phrase, like I said, every day sticks with me. So thank you for saying that you were glad I survived it. And me and Caitlin did.
That asshole that's here.
Always. But all of you in chat, thank you for loving Caitlin most of all, number one. We don't have, our own family. Not a sob story, but they just don't give a fuck about us. And for you guys to give a shit about us is everything. So thank you for that. But Tim, I love you. I love all of you guys. You can find me on Instagram under Texas Mama 09. I'm not as active as I used to be because, again, here takes precedence above everything else. But leave me a message. I'll get back to you. You can't find me on Discord even though I'm there. Yeah, man. Find me on IG, DM me. If you have my digits, that's the best way to get a hold of me. Just call me to my house or text me. But thank y'all for being in my life. And I appreciate y'all more than you know. Very grateful. Deuces.
All right, here we go. 5-minute promotions. This is about to take a long ass time. First off, one, Josh didn't mention this, but it's the underscore vaping Jedi on IG. All right, just so that way you guys know exactly how to find him.
Yeah.
Second thing is one, if you want to follow me, then you can follow me on IG. That's at Duchess underscore coils. Shut your fucking mouth, Josh. Make sure you pay attention to that. I do have some stuff dropping relatively soon for the U.S. only. I'm working on the U.K., so please don't murder me for that. I am still working on the U.K. though. Coils are dropping very, very, very soon. Otherwise, tomorrow over on the Cloud Cartel UK YouTube channel, I've also got links on my IG for that. You can tune into Codename Wired. That's at 12:30 correct coast time for us over here near California. And then for you leftover people, that's at 3:30 Eastern and 8:30 UK time. Otherwise, make sure that you go follow some of the other dudes. Show them some support. You can follow Tim on an advocate for liberty on Twitter, IG, and on Facebook. He also has a podcast that he does with Lando.715 on IG called What in the Horror. Since he sucks at promotions, I have to do everything for him. And then go follow Shed Time Podcast, your one-stop shop for all things Shed Time. They got all the merches, the links, everything else that you possibly need. Otherwise, that's it for me. So
And
that's it.
Oh.
We're running long.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
Tim,
right,
real
we're
quick.
running long, guys.
Yeah.
Hey,
we're
Tim,
along.
before you go on, I apologize. Remember, guys,
along.
Mondays and Wednesdays is when we'll do the giveaways. Only Monday and Wednesday because Duchess and everyone else felt, again, and I can't do them like I used to, the time to devote every day like I did last year. Every day I went live. I can't do it. I'm tired and my health can't do it. I can't mentally can't do it. But Mondays and Wednesdays we'll be doing them, and I will put it on my IG, so make sure you have that available. And Monday, like I said, Rescued, Nick will be on with me at 9:00 Central my time. Again, I'll post so y'all remember, and just keep a lookout for that. Sorry,
Yeah.
Tim, please, I forgot to mention that.
No
I also forgot to mention real quick the link to the coils when they do drop. That's why I said pay attention to the IG. That will be on my IG page. Okay, so that way you guys are aware.
Tim,
He has
oh,
a
yours,
dope.
my brother.
He has a dope setup, by the way. I can tell you. I mean, even if he's refined it even more, that whole setup you got going is pretty good. That said, just reach out to people you haven't heard from. It could save a life. You don't know what people are going through unless you ask. Even if you suspect it might be someone going through something, definitely reach out if they're dealing with some depression or anxiety issues. Most likely the people you haven't heard from in a while. Other than that, stay safe, be kind to each other, and just be kind to each other. That's it. That's the end of it right there.
That's it.
Be excellent, bro.
Bye, guys.
Be cool. Don't be a dick.
Mm-hmm.